Hey,
Hello. All right. Cool.
hey guy.
People can hear us now.
So,
I missed your throaty tones.
Oh god, the frames. They're everywhere. I'm not John. Hold on.
hello?
John, you were sir.
Oh, that's not true though.
Yeah. Let's see.
Excuse the sun glare coming through my window.
Sam, you're playing me.
Sir.
That's fine. Reality edition.
This is a fun part of the stream where I make everyone else.
2 minutes, 2 seconds.
There we go. All right. Yeah, we had to recut your frame so we get some good Keira Knightley. We'll just cut your face out and it'll just be Keira Knightley. Guest star.
Yeah, that's the actual guest star today.
Alright. Now I just need to cut these so that they're all the same height. There we go. It's happening. We've got ourselves a show.
We've done it, everybody.
Alright. Let's see. Let's go post on the social media while we wait for John to get back.
Hey, the social medias.
That's a little better.
Alright.
Whatever you did, I'm about it.
So, I changed some how your icons work, your tokens work. I changed Gleep and Snow's icon to look more like a cat and more like a gnome instead of a lawn gnome.
You got rid of my lawn gnome token?
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
technically a goblin, but okay.
You're a goblin?
I'm a gobbles.
Since when were you a
What?
goblin?
No, you've always been a gnome.
You've been a gnome, my friend.
You've
Yeah.
been always a gnome.
Yeah. Your artwork was a magic goblin card.
Yeah, because I made you a token, and
If you were a goblin,
Gnome
things would be going much differently.
That is true.
Yeah.
That as if, like, things would have been worse.
Hmm?
I did that as if things would have been worse.
Oh, definitely that would. Be worse.
Also I made us a new overlay, so if you want to see the new overlay, pop the stream open and check it out. Tell me
Pop that stream
tell me what you think.
open.
Punch that bell and smack that button.
Let's fix this a little bit. There we go. So that's all even with that. There we go. It's not perfect, but you know.
Epic as fuck though.
Thanks.
I did it myself.
I wasn't sure if like John had a guest or whatever. So
Oh, not today.
okay.
Yeah.
I left room for a fifth Discord frame because I wasn't sure, and I would just have had to like hurriedly cut all of the.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. So you're a little too far to the left. Hold on, let me just fix that. We can start. I'll fiddle with all of this when I'm not having to like RP.
Okay. Well,
Here we are.
when last we left our heroes,
It's always a pleasure.
you had just fought a harrowing battle against a tribe of barbarian druids trying to finish a ritual which would have, you don't know, but maybe
I don't
would
know.
have summoned a thing that would have killed you.
I don't know what that thing is, but I knew I had to
Who's
stop
got
it.
that sweet echo in the background, though?
Who is that?
Not me.
That is Susan, I think.
Yeah.
Can you turn it? Yeah, turn it down a hair.
I don't know.
Well,
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
it's-
on. Talk. I can't. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well-
man.
Not too much.
So you went to
it's,
this.
It's because
Drew-
she doesn't have headphones in. That's why.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want headphones too?
that's a reason. Okay.
You can just plug it into the back of the TV.
For the sake of my immersion, please.
No.
I know it's such a hard thing.
No.
You gotta
This
get.
doesn't fit though.
Yes, it does. Turn the TV. There's a slot for it.
Where?
Oh my god. Think you found it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We're good to go. Live screen, everybody.
Wee la la la.
I mean, I
Okay,
hear
good.
music, but I don't. No one's talking.
Speaking
Hear anything?
Speak.
the words.
You'll
Plug it
she,
into the-
probably have to reset the Discord
No, 'cause it's I
audio
know what it
to
is. Hold on a second.
You go in your sounds, and then you make your headphones the default
Yeah.
communications device.
this stream brought to you by Orlando
No one's
Bloom.
talking. Someone say something.
Oh, we're talking.
So many. We're all talking.
We're all talking. Everyone's
We're all,
Alright, I got it.
everybody's. We're all
Let's-
fine here. Everything's
I got
fine.
it.
this
Uh,
is
how are you?
quality content we're creating together as a group right now.
Yes, this is what we come here for.
This is what people show up
I
for.
fixed it. You can stop now, Ford.
Okay, cool. You're welcome.
Excellent. Peak the internet.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for fixing the echo. It would have driven me insane. And now I just have Ford saying "law" all the time to drive me insane. So
I mean, he basically did that all through college, so that's okay too.
right, totally.
That is my entire college. Please experience.
I will
5
turn.
years of going la la la.
I will turn this Dungeons and Dragons game around
Yes.
right now, young man.
Mhm.
Wires and cords.
Yes.
All right.
Also, disclaimer: my brother-in-law called us this morning saying he's sending a guy to look at our plumbing today. He called us this morning, so
Okay.
it's good to get a heads up.
Get him on the. Is that the special guest?
No.
I wanna know
So
who
I
this
might.
guest was.
So the bathroom is right here,
Okay.
right there. So like, there might be noises at
Just
some point. I hope he
I'll-
comes after we're done.
I'll
But
I'll
you know.
I'll improv that Sarika's going to the bathroom.
we got that good
What?
timing. So anyway,
Yeah. Also, we're playing till 3. Yeah. Or to 2. 2.
or whenever you guys gotta stop. I
3.
don't know.
Everyone cool with that?
Sure.
Okay.
See, we got
Or until John kills us all.
yeah. I mean, if depending on your choices, if you make bad choices, you'll die. So as we were saying, you went to a
Sam's
druid
frozen on a great
encampment.
face.
Because the Wizard of Wines
Yep.
winery had their magic gems stolen away from them. The magic gems were enchanted with like a spell of growth of some sort that allowed the vines to grow in the vineyard in this dead land. Otherwise, nothing really grows fruitfully here.
Mm.
So you retrieved the gem from the tree effigy by Snow's quick thinking, and defeated the druids by Sarika's ingenuity, and staved off utter failure by Sir's steadfastness, and Gleep's trigger finger. Gleep is also frozen in a sick smile here.
Yeah.
So he just seems so
He-
pleased with himself right
He
now.
froze that way as soon as I was talking about you killing us all. So it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm frozen, but okay.
I don't know, but you are, and it's a pretty good face.
Hold on.
Um,
I'm not gonna- I'll just leave
so
this.
after this defeat, not defeat, victory, you traveled back to the winery.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that's where we
after
left off, right?
after this harrowing fight with a surprise guest appearance by Strahd von Zarovich,
Yeah.
who threw a fireball.
Fireball flinging asshole.
who fireballed you all and nearly killed Sarek.
Erica almost
And he
died.
also lightninged.
You did lightning snow. You lightning snow as well.
He was not thrilled we did the thing.
Yes. So, now that you've rested at the Wizard of Wine, what would you guys like to do?
Kinda can't.
Well,
Um,
we.
So we only have one, right?
Huh?
Well,
Three.
we need to go bring back
Oh,
the thing to the dude at the vineyard, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
'cause-
have to bring the gem back to him. You have not returned it to him. He's still hiding. He was waiting for you to finish with the druids,
Right.
so he did not feel safe returning to his house.
So I think.
So he's still in the thicket outside his house.
So yeah, I think the first thing we would.
DM.
let's go hand in the quest.
The first thing I think we would do is go turn in that yellow question mark.
Also, like, I just want to let you guys know
Mm.
that battle you did got you halfway to the next level. That's
Dope.
how tough that battle was.
Hell yeah!
So,
Good thing we
Quest
crushed it.
level 5. For real.
so you said, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, I think we'll. I think I would say, like, once we made it back to the winery, I'd say, like, shall we go return that gem to the wine wizard? Wizard wine boy.
The sooner wine recovered to the county,
Yeah.
better.
And then, unless anyone
That's why we went out and almost got killed in the first place, isn't it?
Yeah, I gesture towards where he is to the what was a giant yellow exclamation point is now a giant question mark because I assume we can I assume we can turn the quest in now.
Mhm. Yes, there is a question.
Right click on him and walk towards him.
Okay, so you head out the building. Let me look at a thing. Okay, Sarika,
Jeez.
you notice in the vineyard
Yeah.
there's a scarecrow
Okay.
that wasn't there before.
Okay. I relay to my compatriots. There's a scarecrow in the vineyard that was not there before.
I'm gonna go walk over to it and poke it.
I will
The scarecrow.
follow.
This is a very far away away.
It's
How
But if you
far
wish
away?
to go,
it's
it's in
very
the vineyard is not
It's not pictured.
okay.
is not pictured.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I
It'll be some minutes to get there if you wish to take your time to go over that scarecrow.
then I'll
I will take my time because I'm suspicious it's another one of StrahD's.
Well, I would
Sure.
I would
So I'll give you a hint. All right,
Oh.
let's see
hold,
how far. It's
hold-
about a quarter mile into the vineyard.
Okay.
Looking
So
at
I
this
would-
hex map here.
I would say to Sir, let's turn in. Let us bring the gem back to the wine wizard first and ask him about it and see if maybe it is a thing that has returned since we've helped to purify this place.
Yeah, all right, but I don't like it.
I'm sure I'm aware, and we can go investigate it if we find that it is not a natural thing.
I grunt. Let's go.
Okay,
So the dude.
To the guy.
you approach the thicket, and Davia Mardukov is eagerly awaiting your arrival.
Okay. We
My
return.
friend, we have found your gem and returned it to you.
Oh, you found the gem.
We have.
Oh, was it very hard? Did you have much trouble getting it back for me?
I did not. Everybody else did.
Oh,
It was
supportive of you.
it was
well,
a
I do appreciate you bringing back the gem for me.
it was a harrowing experience.
This is good. This is very good news. You see, for wine is the lifeblood of the Barovian people.
So we've heard.
Heard that several times.
Without the wine, there is no hope.
Can you elaborate on that? Why is wine the lifeblood of Barovia?
Well, because of our Lord Stradvan Zarevich, there is no happiness here. But wine can bring some shred of happiness for the people here.
And it's no.
And it is our duty as the Martikovs to bring the wine to the people free of charge from our winery.
So no one pays for your wine.
No, the satisfaction and the happy faces of the people is payment enough.
Gleet kind of tilts his head slightly. How do you eat, man?
You see, we
How do
have
you live?
we have a large farm here. We scavenge, we hunt.
Makes sense.
We have our ways. He winks.
Okay. I'll say so John, remind me because it's been a hot minute. So
Yeah.
there are 3 gems, right?
There were so one gem went missing. Let's see, some 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the one gem you got was stolen a few weeks ago, and then one gem was stolen a few days ago. Or no, the gem you got was 2 days ago. One was a few weeks ago, and one was years ago.
Okay.
He does not know where that gem went.
So
But he has suspicion of where the other gem is.
okay, so I'll ask him. Do you believe that this gem will be enough for you to get your winery back up and running again?
Well, yes, this one gem will plant it in the field where the I'll call it the cheap wine because I don't remember what it's called. Purple grape mash number 3.
Wow.
Where we cultivate the
Specifically
grapes for the
number
grape
3.
mash. The third
Number
one. It's been 3 generations of cultivating these wines, so we name it number 3.
Right, I hear that it becomes a love potion once it gets to the 9th generation.
Yes, but that's not for another few centuries at least.
Right.
The references.
That tracks.
Stay critically linked.
Very well. I'm glad that we were able to.
This will do, and I do ask you now that the winery is secure. Yes, there's no more danger in my house.
Not that we are aware of. We have been through the whole house multiple times and
Good.
routed out
Because
any sort of.
if I remember correctly, I had loaded the cart with wine that I was going to deliver to Kreskin Valaki in the village of Barovia. So, I assume it's like the morning right now. I guess.
That's up to you.
Yeah, you guys rested, so like.
You
Let's call it.
You are the shaper and weaver.
Let's call it 10 in the.
Sure.
Cool. Now that it is the morning and this afternoon, I would like to get a shipment sent out immediately. My sons, Adrian, my eldest son, and Elvira, my youngest, would be going on this journey, and if you could accompany them, make sure nothing happens to them. I would be most appreciative if you went on these deliveries with them.
Escort missions.
I look to my fellows and I say, I believe we were planning to go back that direction anyway, were we not?
I believe so.
Might as well get a cart ride out of it.
Sure.
Beats walking.
It does.
One other thing, good sir.
Yes.
In your fields as we were coming here, I noticed a scarecrow that was not there before. Is that a thing that is a normal thing, or is that a strange occurrence to you?
His face grows solemn, and he says, "How many did you see?"
Just the one, right, John?
Simply one.
Yes.
Yes, just the one.
That is good for now. The scarecrows, I believe, are scouts and spies for the witch Baba Lysaga.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not gonna-
One by itself is not much trouble, but more could be a problem.
Is this a thing that happens frequently?
Not very.
Is she the one who sent the druids to your keep, to your wine
The
wizard
druids,
tower?
no, not the druids. But she came 3 weeks before the druids came with her scarecrow scouts and took the other gem.
Mm-hmm.
I
Perhaps
see.
you can guide him to
Where
us
was this
where she
scarecrow?
will
Can
be.
you show me exactly where it was?
Can I show him
I'm
exactly
gonna
where it
point
was?
to where I saw it. I
Yeah.
point. 'Cause I saw it.
Yeah.
You pointed it at
Can
me,
we
right?
see it? Can we see it from here?
I see no scarecrow.
Is it? Are we pointing to where it was?
Yes.
Is it gone from where it was?
It is gone from where it was.
Okay. Well, it left. Now this witch. This is the first time I'm hearing about this witch. Is this in the same direction we're
We
going?
told you about the witch before.
Yeah, we heard. We
well,
heard.
I forgot about this witch.
Though it has been mere hours in the game, it has been several weeks for us.
Yes. So to recap
Feels
on
as if it's been an
where the
eternity.
witch was, he said the witch came from the marshes to the southeast.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's be on our way then and get this guy back to where he needs to go, and then I think we should go after that witch since she's making herself be a particular pain in the butt.
I would suggest maybe steering clear from the witch for the time being.
Well, we have to get this other gem thing. So
We do need
Well,
to get the other 2 gems.
if the witch has it, we're gonna get it.
He told us
Just
that
like we got this other one for you.
He
Nice
just
man can't run his winery on one gem, correct?
I can use the one gem. It goes into the field with the purple grape mash crush. Purple grape mash
yes. So
number 3.
So I think that
So it's not
purple
urgent
mash
for
number
man
3.
to live in. But if I had to label priorities, it is probably a 2 or 3.
I think that if
I
the,
would very much appreciate if you went to go get that gem, but I am not asking you to do that at this moment. It is more important to me that the people of Barovia get the wine. You do not have to escort my sons. I understand you may be busy adventurers, but I would appreciate the insurance.
when
that
are
they
your
arrive.
when were your sons heading out?
Adrian says, this afternoon. You have different accents.
This is
Brother
an
from another
interesting family that you have here.
Yeah, it is.
Give us some time to confer amongst ourselves, and we will let you know if we will accompany them within the hour when they leave.
Sure.
And then I would like to pull my compatriots aside to a place where we can talk, where no one sees us.
Sure. You're just kind of in the thicket at this point. Imagine you kind of walked with him back to the house during this conversation, as you pointed out the scarecrow where it was and is no longer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you can go outside and have a conversation.
All right. So I pull my compatriots aside, and I pull out a scrawling, which is my in-game representation of the card readings from the lady, and I say, if we decide to go after this, if you all decide to go after this witch, then I will go along with what everyone thinks, but I think that perhaps we may want to start to look closer into this card reading and perhaps seek out some of the locations and items that are there.
I was thinking about that.
Hi, kitty.
Were we not near a lake where wolves lived overhead on a mountain?
You're not aware of where they live, the werewolves, at the moment, but the let's look at that reading again.
Yeah, because I have it up right now on the thing.
The symbol of great hope is in a wolf's den in the hills overlooking a mountain lake.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what...
You know, there is a large lake, of Lake Zarevich.
Yeah.
But you kind of searched around the area and you didn't find a den.
Right.
When you found that girl.
That was when you talked to the fish, right?
You talked to the fish, and the fish was like, "Hey man, I didn't see no werewolves around you."
Yeah.
Because fish have like old New York accents.
Right. Of course.
Or
of course. It's just that particular breed of fish, whatever it was. Yeah.
Like honestly, you guys have no idea really, besides the places if you've been to in this land, of how the lay of the land is. You don't know
Right.
You've never been here before, so you only know the cities you've been to and the paths you've taken.
Yeah.
So
I think
let's go.
I think what we should do is we should, because these guys are taking the wine back to Valaki, right?
They're gonna stop at Kresk first, and then they're going to Valaki after Kresk.
Okay. So I think that we should, I think that we should go with them, accompany them, make sure that the wine gets to where it's got to go. And as we stop places, just start asking people about like these different things. Like we should ask this guy before we leave if he knows anything about any of these places. And then like when we stop in Kresk, like maybe ask around there a little bit, and then when we get back to Valaki, we can do like a full on like kind of like investigating, talking to people, trying to figure out where to go.
I don't disagree.
What do you guys think?
Seems fair.
I mean, can't think of any other way to go about things. But
Okay.
good.
It would definitely be faster than walking back by ourselves anyway.
Well, it'd probably be about the same speed, but we can like do a side quest while we do it, right?
Let's go. Let's just take the guy back on the thing, and then we'll figure out where we go after that's done.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but like while we're
Okay.
going, let's try to
We're agreed on it.
let's make an attempt to gather information like as players, as much as we can about like these readings and where things might be based on that, because those are important in some way. So cool. All right, I'll head back to the wine wizard. I don't actually know his name, so his name's the wine wizard now.
His name is Davian Mardikov.
His name's the wine wizard now.
Okay.
And I'll head back to him and I'll say, Sir Wizard, we have conferred, and we have decided that we will accompany your sons on their trek back through.
Oh, that's great news.
We are heading back in that direction anyways, so having access to the cart and making sure that wine is delivered is in our best interest, we think.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate the assistance.
Of course.
You've already done so much for me and the people of Barovia, and I do appreciate this extra step.
Right. Of course. I do have another thing that I would like to ask you about, if it is not too much trouble.
Of course.
And I'll pull out. I assume that, like, we never said this, but at some point I assume Serica would have like scrawled out the readings onto like a journal or a piece of paper or something.
Sounds reasonable.
And I'll say, we got a card reading a while ago from a Madame Ava. I don't know if you've perhaps heard of this.
Madame Ava, yes, everybody in Barovia knows about the Madame Ava and their brilliant card readings, yes.
Oh, okay. So we are but strangers to this land, and we received a card reading from Madame Ava, and this is what it read, and we're not quite sure how to interpret it, as we are strangers to this land. So, if I show this to you, would you perhaps be able to shed any sort of light on it, and give us any sort of clues as to what it means or where we're to go?
I could possibly help you. Yes.
That would be quite fortuitous, and I'll give him the reading.
Okay. So he says, I see a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak.
As Serica and Steve get out their notebook to take down any notes.
Fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. There is a mansion not terribly far from here, up a path through the woods and a mountain, called Argen Vosthold. Now, this place was the home many centuries ago to a silver dragon and an order of knights who served him. This great house could perhaps be referring to that mansion.
That does sound...
The den of wolves in the hills overlooking a mountain lake. The treasure belongs to Mother Knight. This, I'm sure you've seen Lake Zarovich, yes?
Yes, we actually did. We attempted to investigate this one at one point, and it seemed to be fruitless. We went around Zarovich and did not find anything.
Yes, well, as outsiders, you may not know that there is more than one lake in this land. Lake Zarovich
Of
is the
course there
largest
is.
lake,
Yes, that makes sense.
but there is a lake
Checks out.
north of here called Lake Baratok. Perhaps.
Could you spell that for me, good sir?
Baratok.
Okay.
Lake.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a very literate farmer.
He is a wizard, after all.
He
I don't know if
is-
he's
he
a
is-
wizard.
yeah, I don't know.
actually don't know.
So like that's the thing.
He is now.
That's the thing. If he wasn't a wizard before, he is currently a wizard.
So, I am not a commoner, simple commoner. I do this thing for the people, but I am no farmer.
Right.
By trade, yes, I am a farmer. I see where you can get confused, but I'm more than a farmer.
I'm more
Anyway.
than some mere farmer. Like,
This den
man-
of wolves,
Sorry. Go.
the wolves, the werewolves, they're servants of Strahd. I'm as sure as you could only assume that they would be.
We have encountered some werewolves on our travels. We managed to kill one and scare the rest off.
Oh, that is no easy feat.
Yes.
Uh,
We're,
this,
We need to
this-
deal with that, by the way, still.
What?
Oh, we need some silvered weapons.
we
do
do.
not have
we
silver
need to not transform, by the way.
Well, here's the secret: is that 3 of the 4 of you have magic weapons.
Right.
Oh, magic weapons work, huh?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yes.
But, you,
I
you
did
do not,
not realize that.
We should. So
you do not have weapons that can deal with werewolves.
we didn't before, but we seem to have come into some of late.
That
Good
is
fortune has smiled upon us.
that is fortunate, because I was going to offer a silver short sword to one of you, but it seems that you have it covered.
Oh well, if you do
Oh,
have
no,
if
I
you
still need.
if you do have one, our feline friend here seems unfortunately without any sort of silvered or magical weapons.
Well,
But I
that-
don't want to put you out.
Well, look here, listen here. Here's the deal.
We are
lay out
helping
your
you,
flat.
we are helping your
You-
sons.
Yes. Yes, for agreeing to do this, I will hand over this silver short sword to your feline companion here.
Excellent.
That I was just happened to be holding this whole time I'm reading the cards here.
That is both quite fortuitous and very generous of you.
I don't know why I thought I would need it, but here. But yeah, he hands you a silver short sword. Sure.
All right. Is it
Yeah,
is it just this same short sword? But
It's a short sword, but it's silver, and it works against like things that resist non-magical weapons.
would you
unless they're
say
silver.
would you say that it has a +1 property
No,
to it?
I would not say it's a plus one property.
Would you say that it is slightly better than an average short sword? Like
I would
perhaps
say it's slightly
1%
silvery.
better?
It happens to be a regular sword.
Silvery in.
It's just a touch more silvery.
Just slightly silvery. All right.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like and we I take it and I hand it to Snow because I assume I'm the one like talking to this guy, and like I don't know, Snow, does your sword look like shitty and like all like pitted and gross looking? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you like here's this green, like you have like a gray item you've been using this whole time. I like hand you this green item basically.
All right, let's get underway, shall we?
Let's make sure that there's nothing else that he wants to tell us about these guys.
Yes, I've only told you 1.5 things about the card reading here.
Yeah.
Running on have things.
You'll have to excuse my companions. They get distracted
am
very
patient.
easily.
This is why you haven't even looked at the card.
You'll
We're very
that's
excited about adventuring.
it's okay. They're very excited. I have 20 wisdom, so I can focus on what needs to be focused on.
Here,
I have 0.
in fact, I'll do you all a favor. Let's bring out your map of Barovia, which
Yes,
you now
if you could please mark it on our map.
That would be wonderful.
I feel like all
Yeah,
I've been doing is looking at this wine
That's what's
shop.
happening. That's what's happening.
Instead
Um,
of describing it to us,
Here,
use
I'm
the
gonna,
map.
I'm gonna see if there's like map markers in
It's,
the
it's the old
thing.
sandwich road.
Old Sandwich Road. Let's
Squares
see.
and stuff.
I need to Google or not Google. Just find like
A regular map.
a marker
You
thing
could just
on like a.
here.
just draw squares and
We can
nothing.
just.
Oh
we
yeah,
can
I can just
do-
I can just write words. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
you were super frozen on my
The mansion.
Sam, you're frozen in a really good position again. Hell yeah, dude.
What's you doing there, Sam?
I'm just sitting here.
There you go. He looks constipated.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Life is pain.
Life is always.
So is death. Hold on, that didn't work. What's a good color that you could see it on the background? I guess yellow.
Probably like yellow or red or
Let's make it.
something. Yeah.
Okay, so he says here is the mansion. I think that could possibly be part of your clue there.
Excellent.
There's like bar talk.
Could you put like a black border around it so it pops a little bit more? And it's fine. I can fix it later. Sorry.
Black border on the text.
Yeah.
I can
God,
only
what's
do.
so much?
It's all right.
I don't know if I could do black borders.
Well, I mean, because the yellow kind of blends in with the white.
It's all right. It's fine. It's more than serviceable. We'll be fine.
Okay, so he looks-
Moonshin.
the wolf den.
Yeah.
Perhaps it could be near Lake Bartok. So he
Excellent.
points out Lake Bartok on this map that he gives you somehow.
We have a map. Presumably, we would have had a map. All adventurers have a map.
Yes. Okay. Well, here it
We
is.
would be bad adventurers if we didn't have
Yeah.
a map.
Wolf
I
den.
press M and bring up the mini map for him to write on.
Yeah. Now that you are all equipped to fight werewolves, perhaps not as harrowing a feat as it was before to take on werewolves.
Right.
Let's see. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty, plucked too soon, and the master of the marsh knows who. The marsh. The marsh is Baba Lysaga's domain.
I thought.
So
I
we will have to face this witch at some point either way.
Perhaps
So we will
we
do
look at the map to see where the marsh is.
we can do what we've got to do and also get your gem back once
Okay.
we do that.
The marsh. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to see. It's a little bit better.
That's
There.
alright. Cool. I just see the little exclamation points popping up and it's
And
great.
the ghost. I see a fallen paladin or a fallen order of knights. It lingers like a ghost in a dead dragon's lair. Yes, that sounds very much like the mansion
The mansion.
and the knights that serve the dragon.
So perhaps two of these readings point in that direction.
It would seem.
Dope. That's actually what Serica says.
Dope.
Don't know what that word means, but I said
Dope.
And I believe that the dark figure on a balcony is Strahd himself.
Well, I've never been to Castle Ravenloft, fortunately. But this reading, a dark figure on a balcony looking down upon his tortured land. If you get to his castle and you find a place where you can see the whole land, I imagine that's where he would be. I've never been to his castle.
Do you know
I
what?
dare not ever go.
Do you know? Would you at least be able to mark it on our map for us? If not, then
Castle Ravenloft?
yes.
You've not seen it yet? You've not seen it
I,
through the mountains?
I don't believe that we have.
Much of our traveling has been at night.
Our GM,
we saw
our game master might know if we have or not. There.
I don't know. I don't even remember. There it is. It's over there.
Dope.
It's over there somewhere.
Oh no, I think we saw it.
think
What
I-
doesn't
yeah.
power over Barovia?
Like the first, not the first, like the after you finished with the death house, it was
Right.
in the village. The mist cleared out a little bit, and like you probably would have seen it. I don't know if I described it. I don't know. It was so long ago.
That was a long time ago.
I don't remember you describing it.
Yeah, I probably didn't. I don't know. It's been a long time.
It's all good. We got it now. No problem.
Okay, I can't use this.
Cool.
Talking to myself. Sorry.
Oh man, we've got stuff to do. I was thinking we were gonna have to like go talk to a bunch of different people to find all this stuff, but like this guy just knows it.
Nope.
Thanks,
So,
person.
I feel like this is John's way of saying like if you had talked to literally any NPC about this at any point, anyone could have fucking told you, you idiots.
Yeah. See, everybody here like lives here, right? So,
Sure.
all
right.
they would know things.
You don't say.
We've got it. We got it now. We're on it.
All right.
Let's go deliver some wine to Valaki and then go to a mansion.
Oh yes, I would appreciate your delivery for help.
Yes.
Thank you.
You've given us more than you've given us more than you know.
Thank you.
Giving us as adventurers having no direction has been weighing on our minds quite a bit, and now
Well,
that
an
we
old
have
bird
a-
like me knows a couple things.
it's very appreciated, Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Wizard.
Shall we be off then?
Yes, let's go.
Why not?
All right, cool.
Have we long rested
Leave.
since
You have long
Yes.
rested.
we have
So
long
let's
rested?
see. All right, so
We have several
the sons go into the barn and bring the horses out to the carriage and tie the horses to the carriage, hitch them. I don't know how it works. Cassie would know. And they say, "Here, jump on the back of the cart. You can ride in the back. Just keep an eye out for things, and hopefully there's no trouble on the road."
I'm incredibly observant. I think we'll be okay.
That's good. Okay, so you head your way
Yeah, we
Let's
make
get
our
the
way
on
fire
our way,
down.
boys.
making our way
Just
down.
down the
Yeah,
path
there's
and then
trouble.
north towards Crest.
Yep.
Let's say Gleep.
Yeah.
Gleep, roll me a d12 and a d8.
Kresk is where we were before, right? Where,
Yeah, it's
where
the
we
place. It's the commune.
did- yeah, where we did
Call that
odd
what?
jobs for.
A d12 and a d8.
It's a calm.
You keep cutting out a D12 and a what?
A d12 and a d8.
Either he keeps cutting out or you're just deaf.
No, it actually keeps cutting out. 10 on the 12 and a 4 on the 8.
All right, so 14. Okay,
Numbers.
let's bring you guys over to. Where is it? There it is.
Is that the we're dead number?
Yeah, you guys just die.
Yeah.
Everybody
Cool.
just
All right.
dies.
Well,
Die of dysentery.
good campaign, everybody.
Yeah. So you're traveling. Let's get rid of those guys. All right. You can go ahead and drag you guys onto the map if you want. Actually, just do it. It's not if you want to. You just do it.
How would I do that?
Go to
From
your
from
character
your character
and then
sheet.
just drag your name. No.
Oh, sweet. I had no idea.
Ah,
You know.
There you go.
Weren't we attacked here before by werewolves?
This
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
the.
This is like
my
the generic
road
encounter
maps.
map.
This is just a generic
Oh.
road map. I'm not making a new road
Yeah.
map for every encounter.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That is unreasonable.
there's 2 of you.
There's two.
Lord.
Oh, you guys got fancy new tokens.
Okay.
I want a fancy new
So
Take it.
let's see. Hold, please. I'm doing a thing.
It's all good.
Sorry, dude.
I have to. Shit.
Hell yeah.
How do I?
How informative.
All right.
This is just. Did that? No, it didn't work. Okay. Did you see that roll?
Yeah, we did.
All right, that's fine.
19.
100%. It was technically an 18 plus 1.
Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. So what's your passive perceptions?
A million.
And
Like, I see it, probably. 18.
18. All right.
Perception.
I should take the observant feat so that my perception is like 20. My passive perception.
Scroll.
Okay.
13.
All right. You're good.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah. What did I see, John?
You saw nothing.
You saw the
Nothing.
darkness.
Nothing at all.
Your passive was 18.
Yeah.
Saw a bunch of
Yeah,
light.
so you saw nothing.
All right.
You've seen
You
us
guys
speak.
pass by and you make it to Kresk with no problems.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
What an oddly uneventful trip.
Yeah.
How odd.
Let's see.
Look forward to this
So
episode.
as you approach the walls of Kresk, Adrian yells out, "Oi, we got you a shipment of wines, finally! Finally the wines are here!" And the guards open up the gates for them, saying, thank God, the lifeblood of Barovians has finally reached Kresk."
God damn it, John.
And they say, "You're obviously Outlanders, so you know the wine is obviously the lifeblood of Barovians."
We didn't actually. Thank you for
Obviously.
being the first person to inform
I
us
don't know
of
if
this.
you know this. Yeah, so they
Luke was not sure. What exactly was the lifeblood of Barovians?
I'm pretty.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
sure.
Oh, you don't know? You don't know? The lifeblood
No.
of Barovians is the lifeblood of
Like,
Barovians.
like
wine.
6 people.
Isn't-
just come
isn't
out
the
and
light-
say,
I thought
Like
the
all the
life-
people, like, they don't know. The lifeblood of Barovians is wine. They do like a song.
Oh man, I didn't know that we were getting the musical episode.
Yeah, they're like dancing.
Strahd shows up to do a
There's
sick
so
tap
many-
dance solo.
You know, and you hear Strahd's voice from the thunders. No dancing.
Suddenly, this is just Footloose. We need to teach Strahd to dancing is the only way.
Dancing is outlawed here.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh, right.
Oh heavens.
Okay, so they receive their shipment of 1 barrel of wine.
Good.
There's 2 barrels left
for
on
the
the car.
whole commune.
It's a large barrel, man.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, kid.
Commune really just goes hard. I mean,
Get a.
Yeah, get your Koji cat.
My Koji, he loves sitting with me when we play D&D.
Yeah, it's great.
I wish ours did that. I wish ours like that.
Yeah,
He does.
he's a cuddly cat.
Here.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
let me.
this stream sponsored by John's cat.
My cat is paying us many
It's a
hugs.
we get that good ASMR purring portion.
Can you hear him purring?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes.
I think so.
When he
purrs
when he
very
puts
loudly.
when he puts his mouth up to your mic. Yeah. Yup.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah.
go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's a very loud purr.
Who started a car outside?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, shall we proceed to Valaki?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you think that we can
Okay.
make it all in one day, then that'd be swell.
It's only took you about you're on cart by horse. It only took you an hour to get to Kresk.
Dope.
It'll take another 3 hours to get to Valaki this way, but if you're for the ride,
I mean, we're heading in that direction
Yeah,
anyways.
I'm
We may as well
for it.
make sure that nothing
sure.
jumps out at you or anything like that.
Yeah. So Snow, it's your turn to give me a D12 and a D8.
I'm incredibly good at perceiving danger before it happens.
Yes, except
And
Just
I
at that time.
I would be like while we're on the cart, like not really doing
Mhm.
anything. I'd be like actively
actively
perceiving.
looking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So good to know for next time.
Yeah.
Or lookout cleric.
Yeah. I'm just a guard tower.
10. Okay.
That's that.
Are you guys still on the? You're still on the road map.
Yep.
Yep.
You.
That doesn't matter. Okay.
Because we don't get a
That's all.
counter again. Hey.
All right. Okay. Hold on, I'm just
So-
reading the book real quick.
God, I can't believe you haven't already read. Unreal.
How dare?
I'm offended at this lack of prep.
So I'm just
Yeah.
well, this is random rolls, my friend.
You don't know you don't have all the
You don't-
text memorized
you
for
don't-
every single
there's-
random roll.
There's 20 different options here, man.
Yeah, you don't know all of them memorized off the
Yeah.
top of your head. Holy shit!
Worst
What is wrong
GM.
with you?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So, as you're traveling with on the cart, you pass by a grove of trees, and underneath one of the trees, you all notice is not very well hidden, a leather wrapped bundle underneath the tree.
I would like to inspect it.
You just jumping off the moving cart.
I would ask them to please halt.
It says, "Whoa, whoa," and the horses go and stop. That's my
Wow.
horse noise.
Wow, incredible Foley work.
Yes.
The immersion is just so real right now.
What ho? What's going on? What you see something?
We see a suspicious leather
His voice
package.
changes halfway through the game.
Great.
Okay.
That's all right. I'll just change my voice as well.
Seems legit.
Yeah. So I would bring my big burly paladin friend to go inspect this package with me.
Okay.
Ask nicely.
Sir, I see a strange, suspicious package by a tree over there. Would you like to accompany me in inspecting it and seeing what it is?
Fine.
It could be shiny things,
Doubtful.
or it could be something terrible and evil, in which case we would get to smite it together.
I said fine.
All right, you don't seem super stoked
I
about
need
it, so
you
I
to
just
stab
want to
this package for me.
I just want to check in with you because we're buds and it's important to me that you're okay.
While I value your friendship, I question it for levying it against this menial task. However, I will follow you to this small package.
Very well then.
Shiny Man is very grumpy.
I think he's been grumpy since our fight with our encounter with Strahd.
Alright, so you go and check it out.
Accurate. Yep.
Okay. You approach the bundle. It's not moving. It's just a leather bundle.
I poke it with my foot.
Okay. Do you poke it to like open it up or just kind of kick it?
Like to roll it over, see if
Roll
there's
it
anything
over.
underneath.
Okay. Nothing
It
underneath.
springs
And
out.
it starts. You can kind of see a little bit inside of it. It just looks like cloth inside.
All right, well, I'm gonna open it.
Okay. So inside the bundle is a set of common clothes, size for an adult human. Inside the bundle.
I would like to like look around and try to perceive and see if there's anyone else in the vicinity other than us.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I will do so.
Perceive those things.
I got a 14.
Okay. You kind of see like in the mud footprints leading up to the bundle, but no footprints leaving.
I see footprints leading up to the bundle, but I do not see any footprints leaving.
I look up into the tree.
Okay.
Gleep would like to approach the package and the footprints and do some tracking stuff.
Sure. Yeah. So both you, Snow, and Gleep, like Snow, give me a perception check. I guess Gleep survival?
Yes.
Question mark.
Yeah, to like.
I'm just
determine that.
standing there.
17. Oh.
17. Yeah, as Erica said, there are prints leading up, but to this bundle, you can kind of get the sense of like the footprints kind of doing like a little moving around, like they're getting undressed, I guess. And then there's just no prints anywhere. The trail ends here. And Snow, you don't see anything in the tree by looking up.
There is someone naked running about.
Why
Doesn't
do we
trees
care?
It's just, you know.
If someone wants to run around naked, let them run around naked. We got stuff to do.
I'm
It
fine
seems
with.
odd that someone would get naked.
I'm fine with just carrying on if you are.
This is fair. There's no reason
I
to
mean,
wait.
there's no imminent danger, so I don't see why not.
Very well then.
So one of the brothers says, oh, did you find anything interesting over there?
Some dude's running around naked.
You saw a naked man.
No,
No,
someone left their
we got his
clothes and started running around naked.
Someone left their clothes.
Yeah, under that tree over there. Riveting, I know. I was as shocked as you were.
Perhaps it was a shape changer. Left his clothes there to come back and find him.
Maybe.
Perhaps
Huh.
Maybe a werewolf. Okay, yeah, I can't see what I'm
we
doing.
shall have to simply keep our eyes
Well,
open and be more aware.
if anything comes back for them. I mean, if I were a shape changer, I'd probably do the same thing. They're not bothering us, so why worry about it? Huh?
Agreed.
Perhaps
That's a good way. There's
like the
a
one.
couple different ones in this land, but people need their clothes, so it's rude to steal them.
I'm not gonna steal his clothes.
Unless they don't like
Yes.
clothes.
Okay.
Shall we carry on then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Another hour goes by. This is after an hour after you left Kresk. This happened after an hour. Sarek, it's your turn.
We're rolling
Give me
a
that D10 and a D8.
Is this just for random encounters?
This is like the first time you guys really like traveled anywhere significantly far. So like
At a fast pace.
just playing this out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing the D&D things.
I got an
Okay.
8 and an 8.
Okay. Haha. All right.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
The dragon pops out
I
the
was
woods.
hoping this would come up organically, and it did. All right.
You're welcome, John.
You're traveling another hour down the road. Let's look at the map, see where you could have ended off here.
At the map.
At the map.
On the map.
Oh, map, bitch.
Okay.
On the map.
All right. You're about halfway to Valaki.
Okay, we can't see the map by the bow.
I know I'm not pulling the map up for you guys. I'm just
Oh, that means we're gonna
looking at
fight
it
something.
for myself.
Get your stabbing implements out.
I'm excited.
And just so you know, this was Steve's role, and it's
Yeah.
in the book. This was not planned.
Great. That's a great
So
way to
when I'm
start
sure
that
you got it.
conversation.
Fucking Strahd pops out. I'm calling it.
Yep. Yeah, you
Boo.
call him. No. Let's doink. All right.
Not doinks.
We're
I wanna take this moment to remind our GM that I have an 18 passive perception.
Yeah. You don't,
This encounter brought to you by a passive 18.
don't worry about the 18. All right. So.
Do we get box text?
Kinda.
Hell yeah.
A deep voice calls out. Yeah, who goes there? And you see this man walk out into the middle of the road. He says, "Oh, whoa, hey, stop the moving wagon. What you got there? What you got in your wagon? What you got?
lifeblood.
None of your business.
You have
I-
wine in your cart?"
Why would you just tell him that?
Yeah, nothing that concerns you.
I would actually I would leave I think I would leave the talking to the sons because like we're just kind of hired muscle at this point.
We're just mercenary boys at this point.
Oops.
Oh,
You fucked up.
Yeah, I done fucked up. Here you go. Sorry.
Please don't kill us!
And your vision goes black and you're dead at the end.
you can just hide stuff on the GM layer
Yeah, I didn't do that already.
instead
The
of
GM dies and you have to restart the game. Build a new GM.
You can tell I've been doing this for a while when I'm like, oh, he's trying to hide stuff from us.
Yeah, no, it just happened. That like I tried to like.
He's just hiding the rest
It
of
was
the
like, oh,
guys.
you want to enable the fog of war? And I was like, yeah. And then it was like, well, everything's
Yeah,
dark.
you.
Screw you.
It's
So we're gonna turn the fog of war off.
It's Roll 20's
go.
commentary about war more than anything, really.
Yeah.
Clearly, they just don't want to deal with the war.
So you're gonna make me have a conversation with myself? Is this what's gonna happen?
Yeah, of course. Would you
All right.
expect anything less of me, John?
All right. So this man and his two lackeys are behind him. He says, "What you got in the wagon there, sir?" And he says, "Oh, I was on a wine delivery to Valaki. Is wine, huh? How about you let me take that off your hands for you?"
It's so menacing.
And he approaches the cart, and the horses kind of like are starting to freak out a little bit by his presence.
I'm gonna like get uncomfortably close to him,
I'm right behind, sir.
and
100%.
I'm gonna be trying to intimidate him.
Okay.
That is not
Um,
in your best interest.
hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
standing
dang.
by,
All right, hold on.
sir.
Give me 1 second.
Okie doke.
I fucked some shit up, but yeah. So you're saying what?
I'm saying that is not. I attempt to get like uncomfortably close to him,
Uh huh.
and I kind of look down at him because I assume I'm taller than him as a half orc, and I say that it's not in your best interest.
It's
Can I
not
intimidate him?
not in my
Everyone
best
intimidate.
interest. Well, my interest is taking this wine. Sure. You give him an intimidation check.
Get intimidated.
Oh, I'm not very intimidating.
No, you're
Shucks.
not.
You're these intimidations.
Great, you're not taking this wine. The end.
Because I want this wine for my
That's
pack.
nice.
I'm gonna take this
Okay.
wine from my pack.
For your pack, so you're a werewolf.
And he steps forward.
Is this the
Alright,
same?
werewolf.
Is this the same fucking werewolves that ran away from us?
Let's
Can I
do like a perception check, see if it's the same guys.
Can I see if it's the same guy? That'd be so great. Is it the same guy, John?
Suck it, GM.
This guy talking right now is
If it
not
wasn't,
the
it
same
should
guy.
be now. Huh?
No, this guy is not the same guy.
What a fight.
Okay.
He's a little bit larger than the guys you've seen. The two guys behind him,
Yeah.
they're kind of like stepping up this way now. They don't look
Yeah.
familiar either. It seems to be perhaps the same group of werewolves, but not the same specific ones.
All
You
right.
saw?
Alright, so I'm gonna take out my axe.
Yeah. I want to step like to the side of Sir, and I'll use thaumaturgy to make my eyes look all scary, and I'll say, "Were you part of the same pack that we encountered before? We killed one of yours. Sent the other two
you-
fleeing like dogs."
You're the one who called our weakling. Well, I gotta say, I appreciate you helping out, making the herd stronger.
And I appreciate the opportunity to finish you fools off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Shots fired.
So,
He kind of walks forward to you. He says, "You think you can take me?"
Certainly. I like pull out my cool evil dark looking staff.
All right.
He walks up next to him with this,
in-
his bloody spear.
In front of you, he says, "So be it," and he transforms into a hybrid werewolf
Let's go.
in front of you, and lets out a blood curdling howl.
We like crushed these guys 2 levels ago. Like we did
As
okay
his-
against these guys 2 levels ago, so I'm not worried.
Now we actually.
As his other two
Alright.
follow suit into hybrid form.
Sure.
great.
They're just gonna
Oh,
get stunned by
boy.
silver.
Can I have a bonus action spell. Can I cast it?
Sure. Yeah. What you got?
Compelled duel.
Okay. Sure. Let's do initiative first when you get
What
that
does
in.
that
And
do?
we'll let that go off first, but let's just roll initiative.
Lord, what does that do?
Give me that.
Open up the tracker here.
All right. Well,
You're gonna find out this guy's name. I didn't tell you what it was yet, but there it is.
because I
It just says werewolf.
because I totally actually read my paladin spell this morning. So you
Hell
know,
yeah. Feels good, man.
Root's a fast boy.
Nice. Okay. Let's go descending. All right. So your compelled duel goes off. So can you link that in the chat so I know what it is?
I have to look it up, don't I?
If you
Hang on.
you don't have it in your thing.
No, it's from the whole list, dude.
All right.
Rip.
Look it up. Is that under the eye?
What?
Huh?
I don't know how to do it in D20. I have it in my book though.
Okay, let's open up your sheet there. Spells, compelled duel.
No, I just got it.
You just got
Yeah, because I'm not a prepared caster. I'm a whatever it is caster. So I decided
it
this
might
morning
not
that I wanted
be
to-
in the compendium. That's not. So just read it to
All
me.
right, so here's what it does. As the bonus action at a range of 30 feet for a duration of up to 1 minute, I can attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. You must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on this saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. The spell ends if you attack any other creature. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
So our paladin's drawing aggro? Hell yeah.
So if you harm the target, the spell ends.
So if anyone else harms the target,
Oh, but if you
If a
try to
friendly
try to hit anybody besides him, the spell ends. If anybody
tries to hit
hits
it, the
him,
spell
it ends. Okay.
but he has to make a wisdom saving throw to move more than 30 feet away from me, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw to.
All right. Well, he fails.
Okay, cool. So he's drawn to me by my divine command to fight.
Okay.
Fight me.
Yikes. Okay.
Fight me, bitch.
How long does the spell last?
A minute.
A minute. All right. Well then, nice. All right. So Gleep, you're the first to act after this duel is compelled.
Which one are you compelling? Or can we mark one?
And immediately.
Let's see if I can hear you.
Can we mark whichever one he's compelling so that we know the rest of us know not to attack it?
Yes. Yeah. Well, Sir would have to convey that information to you.
I'm just pointing my. Well, I have to do the thing, right? So I point my weapon at the guy, and I say, fight me, bitch. Like, come on.
Come at me,
Fight
bro.
me, devils, for I hate peace, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
Gleep
Gleep.
will approach next to Sir and just straight fire off his hand crossbow into main boy's face there. Who also I'm going to mark him first and just going to follow pointing and then hand cannon up.
You don't want to attack the one that he marked because he's CCing that one essentially. You want to attack one of the ones on the side because he's like CCing that one. Basically.
I'll target that boy, the red boy.
Okay.
I'll mark and fire at that boy.
Okay. With your hand crossbow?
With my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Bow. 14.
Alright, it hits.
Yeah. Alright, I get that. Oh, what did it do too?
Okay.
Oh, 2.
I added a global modifier for your archery style.
Thank you.
So it always.
That was super dope.
So you.
So that 13 plus I have to throw d6.
Yeah. So, The bolt strikes him, and he kind of looks at it. He pulls it out, and he just kind of laughs at you. And he throws it on the ground, and it does not seem like it affected him at all.
It's not a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Ballsies. All right. Well, that's fine. That's more of a pay attention to me, for I will spear him when he's closer.
You marked him with Hunter's Mark, or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Still doesn't do anything, I know, but he's
Nope.
marked.
Well,
The Hunter's Mark would. No.
the Hunter's Mark would.
Because it's like a magical effect. Yeah.
Yeah. He takes 4.
So he'd feel a little pinprick or something.
He
feels a slight sting.
Yeah, he only takes that damage.
That's fine.
But otherwise, he just kind of laughs.
Yeah.
He breaks your bolt in his hand in half.
That's fine.
The man with the plan. His name. Did you see his name at all?
No.
No.
That's good. All right, I'm not gonna put
I
his
didn't
name.
see the other guys' names in the.
I don't think we did, yeah. We just got werewolf.
All right, that's fine. That's good. All right, because he has a name, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. 5. 10.
He is werewolf 17.
Yeah.
Yes. He.
Werewolf extra.
Let's see what he can do. All right, he's gonna try to bite you,
Great.
No.
sir. 17.
No.
No.
Wait, why is that so high? Hey, what?
What?
Okay, I don't know why my AC is so high, but okay.
What is your AC?
25.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
It's like
I think what's happening is you have your shield and chainmail equipped twice.
hell yeah.
So so what if we go like that?
It should be like
Did
it should be
you
like
change anything?
it should
It'd
be
be like 19.
yeah, it's 19 I think.
Yeah, it's 19. I don't know why it's 25.
I need to invest in better armor. That's a thing I
That
want to do.
was.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
No, it doesn't.
Well, he tries to bite you, and you block him off, and he's gonna try to claw at you. It's still nothing.
Cool, dude.
All right,
Cool, smart, bro.
sir, what you got?
I walk up to him with a fire in my eye, and let's see. Hang on 1 second. We're gonna try to hit him with Roundup. Is that 23 hit?
Yeah, 23 hits.
Great. I'm gonna divine smite him too.
Okay.
So, I gotta roll damage on 1d8 plus 5.
I should have added like modifiers for your guy too.
How do you do damage on the sheet again? It's been a bit.
So
You click
Let's,
the.
Click on roundup.
So 8 damage plus.
Smoot.
here I added a global modifier damage to your guy. You can add your divine smite.
Yeah, but it's a 3d8, so.
It's 3d8.
So 28 damage.
28. Oof.
Damn.
So you basically just see me get real mad, and my axe finds purchase and explodes into light, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah, he screams out in pain.
That does not hit. Oh well.
That does
Second
not hit.
swing whips,
Sad.
but 28 damage. Woo.
Okay.
Now we're fighting with Roundup.
Yeah.
Okay. The werewolves. All right, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one approaches you, Gleep. He'll try to bite you
Bring it.
for a 6.
No.
Is not able to bite your tiny little neck. And a claw for a 19.
That one.
You're already like it.
Yeah, already bad.
I don't care. Bring
8.
it.
You take 8 slashing damage from him as he slashes
He's
across
scared of
your
werewolves.
chest. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm not very sure. He's already one of these.
30. This guy is going to try to bite Sir
Okay, cool.
as he runs up and just bonks his face off your shield
Mm-hmm.
and tries to slash at you for 22.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. and he catches you in your shoulder
Ow.
for 5 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Snu.
Hmm.
You should use that great new sword you got.
I am. I'm just thinking.
Meanwhile, the Mardicops are just kind of watching in horror as this is all happening to you.
What is this violence in front of us?
I can use sneak attack, can't I?
Sneak attack, yeah, if somebody is within 5 feet of your ally.
Yes, they are. I'll go there.
Here you go, here's a wagon.
It's a big fucking wagon.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Shorts. Oh.
What we got there. A 12. A 12 will hit. You also have advantage because you're flanking. So an 18 also hits.
Hey.
This is with your short sword. Your silver short sword.
My silver short sword.
All right. So he takes 10 damage. And he kind of he's
Wait,
surprised.
wait.
Yep.
Man, that sneak attack roll 141.
That's sad. Yeah, it was sad sneak attacks.
Yeah. I added the sneak attack already.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so you see you got your sneak there? Yeah.
That would have been a much better sneak attack. Roll
Yeah,
than
it
shield.
would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would have. Yeah, I added global modifiers to you in Gleep, so you don't have to
Okay.
manually do all that shit. So he takes 10 and he seems surprised and he turns around and he looks at your sword and he's kind of like, he looks slightly terrified.
Good.
Be scared.
Let's.
Be terrified.
Oh wait, John, are werewolves fiends?
No,
Okay.
they're not.
Nor are they undead.
There you go.
Boo.
Serica.
They're humanoids.
Alright, I'll be right back.
As I was saying, I'm like slowly stepping towards them, and I use my bonus action to make my spiritual weapon. And I'm gonna hit this guy. And I crit
Nice.
him.
And you get that crit. Spiritual weapon.
That fat crit.
Yeah.
With spiritual weapon than this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get
that,
your.
that guy right there. Yeah, good. Can I have my dagger? My little shitty dagger. Yeah, there it is. Give him the business.
All right, you have control of the dagger too.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks.
So, how much damage did you do to this werewolf?
12.
12. All right. And
And
he's starting to regret his choices a little bit.
does the
Cool.
crit double the damage or no?
It already is.
It did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a 4.
Um,
Oh,
cool. I also told the dead on him. So give me a wisdom save.
Okay. How's that look?
Not enough. He takes
Not enough. So he takes 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
Um,
not rolling well. My save is like 18 or something stupid.
okay.
My spell is 6. My save is 16. That's what I got. So I'm just like, I have my staff out in one hand and I'm like controlling the spiritual weapon with my other hand. And my eyes are looking all scary because of thaumaturgy, and I'm just trying to like scare the piss out of these guys while we murder them.
Okay. All right. So, Gleep, it's back to you.
Gleep is going to...
That's an adorable little carriage you made
Oh, he's
for
right
us,
next
bud.
to me? Oh, absolutely. Gleep immediately just drops his thing and grabs his spear, and we're just gonna ram the shit out of him with my spear. You didn't give me the spear attack, did you?
Did you not add it in to your thing?
No, I made a macro for it. But it's just...
Okay. You just if you go to your character sheet and you just drag in a spear.
Oh, I have a
Yeah.
macro.
So a 16 to hit.
Yes.
What's the +2 for?
You don't get your archery bonus on a spear.
Yeah, this is a melee weapon.
Oh.
So
14.
so a 14
Yes.
still hits
Still hits. Melee damage.
for 5. Or yes.
16 is... Oh, no, 5 damage.
5 damage. All right, yeah, he takes that and he looks at you like expecting nothing, and he actually feels pain and he's kind of upset. Also, your hunter's mark that you got for that.
I do.
This is the last time I will remind you, hunter's mark. This
How
combat.
about eat that 6 though?
I will.
You get one for
I
me.
will take up the mantle of reminding him about Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Next.
Is that all, Sam?
That's I don't have any. I can't do anything else.
Do you not have extra attack yet?
Do I?
Yeah, you should have 2 attacks.
I do. I'm gonna stab him again.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with.
That'll miss.
That misses.
He wises up and he kind of dodges. You're out of the way.
Leap's done.
Good try.
Kirill. He's gonna take the disengage action and walk away from you. He's not going 30 feet away because he can't go 30 feet. So if
But he can, but he has to make a wisdom.
well, to
saving
exceed
throw.
30 feet.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's gonna go there. And howl behind him.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good.
Sir.
Great.
That's great science.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna chase him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him. Or
Yeah.
try to at least.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was typing the rest of the compelled duel into my spell book.
Yeah, it's the life of a spellcaster.
Wow.
Crit. You like, kind of chase him as he's running away from you. He kind of like ducks out of the way.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try again.
Yeah.
Hey.
This time he wasn't expecting the overhead attack.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, 11. Okay.
And it's gonna be a big old smite too.
Yeah, of course. He howls again.
So that's
He's looking-
24 damage.
Yeah, he's looking pretty upset.
So you just see, sir, the charge after the werewolf running into the night, and you just see a big old flashing blinding light just emerge and a howl of pain.
All right. On the werewolf's turn, his howl is responded by more howls in the distance.
Dope.
In the next round, these guys will be charging in.
Are they just regular ass wolves?
They're more werewolves
Okay.
that you
Cool.
would know, but whatever.
Right.
All right, and the werewolf is with you now. This one's going to do a full round of attacks on Gleep. A bite and a claw each. For 18 on a bite.
18 is good on a bite.
For Gleep. Take 3 piercing. You rolled minimum damage. You're already contracted lycanthropy. You don't got to make the
Yep.
saving throw.
We've been afraid of that.
And an 11 on the claws.
With
Is a whip. All right. And this one, same on snow, bite and claws. 23 to hit on snow.
Yeah.
Werecat.
All right. So just 9.
What? I
Just
take,
9. You take half.
Yeah, because of uncanny dodge.
All right. So you take 4 damage. And make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Werecat. Werecat.
That would be
Werecat.
ridiculous, right?
It's a cat who turns into a dog.
Oh shit! All right.
Well-
You start feeling
Sir, we're gonna have to kill our party members.
a disease flow through your veins. Not quite a disease, it's a curse, it's not a disease. And he will claw at you as well. For 19 to hit.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah.
All right, it's for 5. It's 5.
Again, I take half that.
No, it's only once per round.
Use the one time.
It's only one?
Yeah, it's a reaction. Snow, it's back up to you.
God better.
You don't have an ally next to your guy. The dagger does not count. So no sneaky boys.
No sneak attack.
Yeah, unless you wanted to go attack one of the other ones. Oh my god, there's so much typing.
Yeah.
Alright,
All the type.
I'm done.
I'll still stab him.
Okay.
Use that sword.
18 will do it.
Sneak does not.
For
God.
for
Oh,
9.
man, that was
It
a
would have
good-
been nice if that was there.
That was a really good sneak roll.
Yeah.
9.
But is there extra damage because it's silver?
Nope.
No, silver is what
No,
enables
it
you to
just,
do
means,
damage.
it just means that it takes damage.
It'll actually work. Yeah.
Okay.
It will actually work.
All right. Any movements? Anything?
No, I'll stay there.
Serica.
Alright, you said that the one that Sarah was fighting is looking rough, if I recall.
Yeah, it's getting down there.
Alright, I'm gonna use my... I'm gonna move my dagger 5, 10, 15, 20 so that it's up there, and I'm gonna use a spiritual weapon with my
Okay.
that. You know what I'm trying
So
to say.
he's breaking my spell, by the way. Just let you know, John.
It's okay. Yeah, it's
20?
for 20 hits.
Better kill it.
Boop. For 8?
And by rough, I said he wasn't looking great. He wasn't. He was very upset. He's not almost dead. So 8.
Well,
All right.
Looking not great mean different things to us then, I suppose. That's okay.
Alright.
All right, and then with my
Um,
action, sorry, were you saying something?
No, I was signifying that he was like below half,
Gotcha.
basically.
All right, I'm gonna use my action to invoke duplicity,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pop my clone up with my channel divinity, like here-ish, something like that. Can I make it? Can I just like, yeah.
Copy paste, boy.
Okay.
So we haven't seen this in a while, but I like put my hand on the ground and my shadows kind of like crawl across the battlefield, and sir, you see a like shadowy clone of me materialize. Although
And as you're doing this, you hear yes.
yep, that's
in
what
your
I
head.
that's what I figured.
It's time.
Okay.
You guys
so
didn't. You guys don't hear that. I assume it's just me that hears that.
I'm a little freaked out by that, but I'm like, all right.
you don't hear it. Nobody hears that, but
Yeah,
Serica.
nobody hears it except for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess this is life now.
You moving at all, or just sticking there?
No, I'm just setting it up for next turn.
Okay. Gleep.
Leaf is going to resume stabbing.
Stabbing.
Stab. So,
Okay.
how about minus 2, so 20,
That'll-
20 a lot.
That'll do it. That'll hit him.
Hit melee. For 6.
All right. He
This is good.
howls. At
Plus
you.
the mark.
There you go.
I remember, you just didn't give me a chance. Plus 3.
All right. He howls louder a little bit because he remembered how much the magic hurts him.
And Glee continues to stab out of this feeling of knowing that he will.
Like he forgot.
I'm gonna stab. For 12.
12. 12 just hits him.
Just hits. Yeah, more stabbing commences. For 8 max damage.
Sneak or hunter's mark. Yeah.
1.
Plus minimum
One.
max damage plus
For
minimum
5.
damage.
Is he a dead boy?
He is very mad.
Yeah, no,
He's
these
very
guys
mad.
these guys have a lot of HP. We shouldn't be split up.
That's okay.
All right.
Bye.
Is all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. Kiril's gonna disengage again. Actually, no. He's just gonna full run. So he's not gonna disengage. So you get an attack of opportunity as it leaves. As he leaves.
Woo!
Hit him.
Stab him.
Do you have Sentinel? I don't think. He
No.
That'll hit him.
Sad.
Cool.
So how much you doing to him before he runs away from you?
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. 13 and 12, so 25.
Right.
And can I hit him again?
No, it's just a opportunity attack.
Well, it says when I attack.
That's
I
when you
get
take
an
the
extra.
attack action. This is an opportunity
okay.
attack reaction, so you don't get the attack.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm learning you things. All right. So he's going to take a full round to run away from you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Does my
30,
duplicity get an attack of opportunity?
40. Your duplicity can't attack.
I know. It's just wishful thinking.
Yeah,
you miss every shot you don't take, John.
40. This is where the map ends, but he's going to be another 20 feet off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
fine.
he yells, "Get them!" and just runs like another 20 feet.
It
off
feels
the
like
map.
he brought this on himself. I'm not sure why he's so upset.
Yeah, right. He was not expecting a bunch of adventurers to have magic weapons.
Sucks to
Sir,
suck, nerd.
right?
All right, well, I'm going to turn tail back over here and stand on the side.
Sure.
And I'm going to chill there and how long does it last? Hang on. And I'm going to channel my divinity to use Sacred Weapon.
Get your lightsaber.
Yep. So that's my turn, essentially. So basically, after the 2 flashes, like I'm running back, and now you see my axe start glowing a bright light for 20 feet. And 20 feet of dim light beyond that. So we should definitely be able to see any werewolves approaching us, right?
Okay.
For 20 feet.
Yeah.
For 40 feet.
I'm sure we will.
Okay.
I'm sure we will find them.
They're probably gonna like run up and try to attack my clone.
Get cloned.
Because it's there.
Yeah.
Sacred Weapon.
There's like just a shadowy version of me and just a floating dagger, just like hanging out. Like, sorry, I hit the mic stand.
How does invoke duplicity? Like, what's the
So,
like? What does it make me do?
nothing. I mean, like you have to make an intelligence save, I think, to like determine whether or not you can realize that it's a clone. If you're like going to like attack something or whatever, but it can't take damage. It's just kind of chilling.
It's just like, are you going to attack this shapeless form?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Ford, I added a divine smite modifier to your damage, so you don't have to type it out again. Just to make your life easy.
So how do I use that?
Just for experiment, just click on your roundup kills weed thing. And then do the damage again.
It should like automatically be.
All right, so see that? It's a 13 radiant there.
Yeah, but then if it's a higher spell slot, that's base, right?
Yeah, you can do another one. You can add one in your own thing.
Well, then I'll just add
like go to your character sheet and just click the plus below a divine smite. You can add the one for 3d8. Anyway, werewolf's turn.
Werewolf's turn.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They're gonna basically swarm your guy.
They see me laughing, saying hello, hey, hi.
Yeah.
Hi, friends.
They think they got like easy prey right here.
Yeah.
But they take their full action to get there, so they can't attack it yet.
Okay.
Snow.
I swing again. Taking such simple actions.
Now they're sneak attack.
That'll hit. Yep. So you get sneak attack because Sir is there too. So 14 damage. Yeah, he's starting to look pretty rough, and he's bleeding pretty good. He's super surprised that you all can actually hurt him. Serica.
Hey, bud. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm just figuring out exactly how. All right, so I cast Spirit Guardians on my
Yeah,
guy.
I figured that.
And
Yeah.
I'm also gonna move it back to here, so that everything, obviously I choose not to hit my friends, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna, but so my shadow kind of like goes back and then pops up over here, and then I from me cast Spirit Guardians on it, so the swarm of knives and like spectral purple knives
Yep.
happens around my purple guy,
Okay.
and then Serica proper is just gonna back up a bit. How's everybody like HP wise?
Still above
I'm
half.
feeling fat and sassy.
That's what I figured.
Above half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do they have to make a saving throw right now?
No, it's when they enter it for the first time or when they start their turn. But since
Okay.
it popped up, they didn't enter it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So on their turn, they're gonna make the save.
At the start of their turn. Yeah, they'll do
Yep.
it.
All right.
And that was my action, and my bonus action was to move my guy, and then my movement was to move me. So we're good.
Okay. Gleep.
The dagger's just chilling.
We'll continue the stabbing because he's right here. He's not done stabbing at things. How's 17?
Yep.
8
8
plus 4, so 12.
plus 4 damage. Yeah. He is super frustrated. Oh wait, they didn't attack.
God, these things do not die.
Oh well. After your turn, these two werewolves are gonna do their turn that I forgot to do. Because they're dumb.
More stabbings. 10.
10 does not hit them.
Yeah, whiffs. Okay.
Uh,
That's all Bleep's got.
yeah. So this werewolf here is gonna do the bite claw on you, real quick. It's for 14, I think misses. And yeah, so he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's gonna keep hitting on Snow
Okay.
physically.
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay. For
Mhm.
all right, so 22.
for one of the attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I tried.
All right, for 6 piercing.
You're a double werewolf.
Yeah.
Well,
The only-
if you get the curse twice, it turns you back to normal, right?
No,
Double werewolf.
you don't. Have to, you already have it, so you don't have to do that. And 12 misses. Yeah. All right, sir.
All right, I'm gonna smack this dude.
Smack him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Is the 25 hit?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
25 would hit. Him.
Whoa!
Are you divine smiting or no?
No.
Okay. You have to check it if you don't want to use it or not.
Oh.
And that is all 2 of your divine smites. So yeah.
Yeah, I can see. I see
so
how that works now.
So just 8.
Just 8.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
he's
like-
looking.
Let me guess.
That's like in a couple levels you'll be able to smite for that much. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other backswing does a 17 hit.
Yes. He does.
Cool. I now see how this works. Cool. 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you do 2
For a total of
attacks in
18.
quick succession, and
Chop, chop.
yeah, basically like
Chop.
through the middle, and then through his head, and he's dead.
Nice.
Ha!
Got him.
I just give Snow a knowing look,
Oh no,
and
that's
I
where
turn.
my werewolves are gone. They're at 9. I gotta roll initiative for these guys. Put them back at 9
Yeah, put him back at 9.
and I'm just gonna about face.
because
And,
this wasn't their token.
Right.
I give Snow a knowing look, and I do an about face, and I walk over to Gleep.
Yeah.
I imagine Sir just like Terminator walking around the battlefield.
Yeah. All
I
right.
don't
So
like these dudes.
Is it the wolves' turn now?
yeah. So they all gotta make wisdom.
They gotta
saves.
you gotta make a lot of saves, my bud.
5 wisdom saves.
Yeah. Do you want me?
Alright.
Do you want to just use the same damage roll for each one, or do you want me to roll it?
Yeah, same one for each one.
Alright. It's.
Let's. So
oh wait,
19.
that's not the right button. Sorry.
That's the wrong button.
19 for one. 7 for the other.
Wow,
2 for the
look
other.
at how shitty
5
that
for the
roll
other.
was.
12 for the other.
Yeah, the target is
You're
16.
Not having a good time.
16.
Yeah.
All right, so the one saves and the others all fail. So
look at-
they're taking 5.
Look at how shitty that damage is, and then the one who succeeds takes half.
Alright.
So you take a whopping 2.
So
The most.
5,
Man.
5,
My damage rolls are very
5.
very impotent today.
5. All right. The one in front of Gleep is looking not so great.
Cool.
Excuse me.
The most beat.
So these 4 are gonna they're gonna swarm this guy, and they're just gonna try to attack your
They get
duplicate.
a they get
How does
a
it work?
they get a save if they get a save, an intelligence save, and if they can beat my spell save DC in an intelligence save, then they know that they can't attack it. If they fail, then they know. So
So the first one fails.
I'm gonna make you make more saves.
The second one fails.
Yeah.
Third one 16.
Succeeds. It succeeds.
And the fourth one fails. All right. So all but this one is like, hey,
Yeah,
these 3 all attack
glob onto my shadow
and they whiff.
form. Yeah.
So does the one that he
The
just
one
knows
that-
not to attack it, or is he
The one that succeeds knows that it's an illusion, so you can do with that information what you will.
All right. And the ones that failed, they obviously they hit it and it does nothing.
They think that it's me. Yeah, they waste their attack. Like,
all right.
yeah.
It doesn't say that once they attack it.
Once
tells
they
them
attack,
that
once they attack, they know that it's an illusion.
All right. Yeah,
They can only fuck it up like once, and then they realize
so
it's like,
they waste their. All right.
it's just a bunch of
They
shadows.
can only fuck it up.
This guy is gonna. He was like here. So
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move out of this ring of pain that he's in.
Oh, buddy.
But
you can't see. They can't see.
and this guy's gonna hit Gleep with the bites and claws.
No.
6, 21. All right. You jump out of his bite, but he slashes your calf for 10.
Ow. That
Right
one's
open.
Actually, not bueno. Okay. Leap's not looking fantastic.
Yeah, snow.
Don't worry about it.
Still one things repeatedly. He's not looking fantastic.
It's fine. I got you.
You're
Schnurr.
okay. I'm not worried.
All right. Move over here. And slash some more.
Commence the stabbings.
That'll do it.
Oh boy. 12. 20?
Yeah. So you stab this one right through the stomach, and it goes through his back. And you twist the blade, and he falls to the ground.
Nice.
I give Snow a knowing look.
It's a slightly different knowing look.
Knowing luck.
And about face and go in the other direction.
All right. Sirika.
All right.
I think it's the first time I've fought side by side with Snow. Like in the
Yeah,
whole
I think
campaign.
so.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it's been a bit. All right. For my bonus action, I will move my shadow here. Hey, that one that ran out. It's now he's entering it again. So, make a wisdom save, please. For that one guy.
Just the one guy?
Cause he moved out of it, and I'm moving my duplicate with my bonus action, so he's entering it again.
That's an 11.
All right. 12.
So he's like he's trying to. They're all wolves, so the wolves trying to like run away, but like you move closer to him, and he just keeps
Yeah.
getting slicing. Goes.
Yeah.
Wolves
And-
make noises.
Gleep, what's your HP at?
Get better.
What's your HP at? bud?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
28. I am 20 to 49. So
Oh,
Save your spell, dude.
but I'm okay.
you're fine. Everyone's fine.
It could
And
be.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's basically fine.
Good to know. Then I will just cast no, this super is good. All right, fine. I'll move back up here so that I'm like closer to my friends with my movement, and I will cast Cure Wounds on Gleep
Okay.
at first level with my action. So you get 9 HP back, Gleep.
Thank you. Leap is vastly appreciated.
And that's all I got. Because I can only use my bonus action for one thing. So
You get one bonus.
it's Gleep's turn.
Leap will commence. We'll resume the stabbings. Oh no, he's dead. JK.
Resume the stabbings on somebody else.
There's 4 more doggos to stab.
There are lots of doggos to stab, and Leap does want to run up and stab. So I will stab the boy there. How does a 19?
That'll do it.
Alright. Let's get stab.
Oh.
I move my mark also.
Oh yeah.
Let me do that thing. For 3 and...
For
6 makes
9.
9.
9 total. Okay.
We'll continue to stab.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 15.
Yes.
More stabbing. Four. And
Is it just me, or did the music suddenly stop?
It's just quiet. It's playing for me. Want me to
8.
restart it?
Sure.
Is that boy within a 5?
He's 5 feet from that guy.
Okay, then
But can you hit him?
I can throw my spear.
You can throw it. Okay.
I sure as fuck can throw my.
Yeah.
So how about 15?
15. The 15 will hit.
15 will hit. Oh boy.
Yeah.
How about no mark though? So 10. Oh, no,
10.
sorry, 7.
No, 7. All right.
Wait, which one did you hit?
That boy. I threw my spear at that boy.
Cool.
Yeah. So that one just gets its spear chucked at its like shoulder haunch
Body.
thing, and it's sticking out of its body. Sir, unless you want to move, Gleep.
No, I'm good.
All right, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up.
Yes,
I'm gonna smack it.
yes. You got advantage. No, you don't, because it's not a real person. All right. No advantage.
It's not the real Serica.
That's fake, Serica.
Doesn't work.
But a 23 will hit it. Yeah,
And I'm gonna hit it again.
for 10.
Oh, Mary made really pretty cookies.
Oh,
I
nice.
want one.
Yeah, did you
Gimme.
bring enough for the whole group, Mary?
Sure.
bring it
The
up to the whole
class
group?
forward.
Actually, yeah, she did. They were really nice. They came out really nicely. They're hearts.
Yeah,
Want.
just
Alright.
They're really nice.
just send me one of those real quick.
Yeah.
Send them by mail.
Just
Oopsie.
the tubes. How hard is that?
So 20 damage.
20 damage total this
Total.
round. Yeah, that one's looking rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and its friends are looking a little scared of you guys because they're like shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Our leader ran away,
Get
and
it.
our two superiors are also dead.
Get as many of them as low as you can, because I could just they might just be finished off by the spirit guardians on my turn.
So the werewolves, they gotta do their saving throw again.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's see if we can roll better. 15.
Do that thing.
15. Okay, let's see.
We rolled that.
So we got a failure going from left to right. Failure, succeed, succeed, failure. All right. So they're taking half.
The successes take half. Yeah.
So,
Yikes.
so
So the
was it
success,
7 damage?
Yeah, the successes take 7. The failures take
7.
15.
7, 15. As they get buffeted by these whirling dervishes of blades that are around your illusion.
Yep.
The one in front of Gleep, not so great. Not so great.
Yeah.
That one is going to disengage and run away.
I hit it.
It's in half. It disengaged. They have half
Disengage.
movement while they're in their range of Spirit Guardians. By the way.
And 15 to there. Yeah, disengage. It does not.
You can't
provoke, it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Yeah,
But it does have its movement speed is halved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these two are gonna pile onto Sir here.
Bring it.
Let's go.
Do they get any like pack tactics or anything? Nope. All right.
If they were regular ass wolves, they would.
Yeah, they would. They're not real wolves.
That's the best part.
You're not a real
But
wolf.
they're
Get out
19 to hit. For this
Yeah, it hits.
All right. So
Werewolves.
you take 7 piercing, and as it bites your leg, and you need to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or be cursed with werewolf lycanthropy.
Guys, this is werewolf. Team.
Werewolf camp. Oh no, you saved. Okay, good.
I was gonna
I was about to
say,
say, this is a werewolf
if Serica has to kill all of you werewolf motherfuckers, he will.
Yeah. And
Or you could just join us.
claws on you for 23
Ouch.
Yeah, it hits.
One of us.
for 5 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the next werewolf is gonna bite you. 18.
Nope.
Oh no. This one, the other one has your left leg. This one goes for your right, or the other way around. And you just kick the one in the face, and it pushes him off. And a crit fail on the claws.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
How do I claw?
How claws?
How do?
You forgot how to make his claws extend. It just pops.
Yeah, it
on
pops
face.
you.
He just massages your face.
Yeah.
Needs.
And this one, the other one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. You can only go 20 feet. Snow.
You should do the rogue shit. Yeah. Hell yeah. Chase after that boy.
More short swords.
Mm-hmm.
Sword all the shorts.
That hits.
Okay. How do you kill this wolf? You don't even gotta roll it.
It's the best. It's the best too because it's a cat chasing a dog.
I upward slash its face off.
Nice. Its face just falls off of it.
Very Kill Bill.
There is a werewolf face on the ground next to a werewolf body.
I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, so I'm just like, yes, the faceless men. One more for the faceless god.
Serica.
Oh, it's my turn. All right. The one that's running away.
Yeah.
Would you say that he's looking rough?
It doesn't look great.
All right.
He's about at like a third, you think, of his life force based on how he's running away from you.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I turn to Gleep, and I like come up. I'll use my movement. I'll come up and I'll tap him on the shoulder and I'll point to the one in the distance, and I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at that one.
Okay.
And hopefully between that and it having advantage, Gleep can shoot it and we can kill it. So
But you can't shoot it because he doesn't have any magical shooting weapons.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, and his spear is in this guy.
That's right. That's all right.
So
That's fine. I'm still
It's
gonna.
gone.
I'm gonna guide. I'm still gonna guiding bolt it. Well,
Okay.
hold on. No, I can't. use another concentration spell. That sucks. All right, that's fine. I'm just gonna guiding bolt it at 3rd level.
Okay.
That's also a fair evaluation.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration that I have to get
Sure.
advantage.
hmm
And we're gonna cast our guiding bolt. Oop, hold on. There we go. There it is. Yeah. 19.
Yeah, 19 does in fact hit this wolf.
All right, I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So 15 plus 9.
15 plus 9.
Yeah.
All right.
So 24.
The radiant energy smacks into the back of this werewolf, and he kind of like, I don't know, what does it look like when a werewolf dies by radiant energy, Steve?
I don't know, man. It I mean, in the spirit of Critical Role, the guiding bolt hits it in the butt, and
Okay.
it enters the butt, and then it explodes in divine light.
Oh, gross. All right. Yeah. So it just like
Balls.
the hole in one goes into it,
Yup.
and he kind of like, and he kind of like expands, and
Yeah, totally.
you hear a
That one's for you, Ashley Johnson.
nice glippity glop. Oops. There we go.
And we're going to take a step forward, pick up our spear, and immediately stab.
Stab,
Good boy.
stab, stab.
Okay.
Resume the blood stabbings.
Do it.
12.
12 just hits.
I imagine this spear attack isn't actually you hitting with the spear; it's you pulling the spear out because it's stuck in him.
Sure, I like that
Basically.
flavor.
Yeah.
If that's what Sam wants to say.
I'm all about that. I will also move the mark there.
Sure.
So 5 and makes 9.
9. All right.
Seems good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to re-stab him again.
Okay.
Ford's got like table service over there.
Yeah. Right?
17's good, right?
Yeah, you're good.
No, I've got a very loving wife.
Stab it back
I
into
know,
the
it's
hole
great.
and pulled it out of.
I'm happy for you.
4, 6 plus. How about 10?
I'm ordering bottles.
10.
You're right.
Did you roll your hunter's mark again?
I did.
I don't see it.
I did.
I just see the
There's-
6.
I know. There's another d6.
Yeah, no, it's the D6.
Oh.
For 7. All right.
7. And I will throw my spear at the other boy. Because
Sure.
that's in 5-point range.
Yeah, that's
So
good for
22.
it. Yeah.
And you can eat
My nuts. All right.
10. 10.
10?
10.
Oh, there it is. I see.
It's
10.
it's the top. Yeah, the bottom one's in case I kill him.
Yeah. That's the macro for throwing it.
But I am done after that.
All right. Yeah. So that one has a spear sticking out of its haunch, and it howls at the moon and is sad because it's a dead werewolf almost. Sir.
I'm going to swing my axe at this guy. I'll bring out my shield, my very shiny glowing axe, and here we go.
The shiny of shields.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. That'll
Kill
do it.
Kill sweets, not lawns.
11 damage.
11. This thing is bleeding out, looking bad.
Great. A grin comes across Sir's face that he admires the contrast of light and blood on his weapon.
You could,
It's grody.
yeah.
You did that. You sure did.
Yeah.
And another hit
Yeah.
for 10.
All right. Your axe comes down onto its neck and lobs its head off. And it makes one final.
No, John, don't make sad dog noises. Fuck off
No,
with that.
it's beautiful. The contrast of red and pure white light. It's a beautiful thing.
I like to
Also-
imagine as all these guys are dying, they turn into naked humans.
I dig it.
But there's like a
I
werewolf
get-
head.
They
That's
get
what you-
decapitated.
How
Go ahead
how,
first. Sorry.
how hot are
I
they?
give Gleep a knowing look.
All the knowing looks.
How-
He's not looking.
how-
He's too busy trying. He's
how-
too busy focusing on stabbing things.
How hot are these naked dead werewolves?
They're dumpy Barovians.
Oh, okay. So it's not like we don't get like tasteful HBO butt shots.
I think the scale
no.
of beauty in Barovia is probably much different than modern day. Like,
That's
What a
true.
Barovia.
Think of like a bunch of like overweight Slavs.
Okay, I'm
but
upset.
also, let's be real though. A modern day 7 is probably like a Barovian 10.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Totally. The scales.
This werewolf ain't no fool. And it's just gonna make a break for it. No disengage.
Oh, he won't make it though.
No
I hit it.
disengage.
No disengage. Just gonna run.
Ballsy.
Great, I'm gonna hit it.
Go ahead.
It takes him 10 feet to move his first square.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
And I'm gonna smite it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll that thing. So
That's it.
No,
So
no
just
escape.
20 damage.
20.
20.
Okay. Is alive but barely limping away. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 45, 50. All right.
No, do the thing.
Snow.
Feline agility.
Get him.
That's right. I can
Get
make
him,
it.
girl. Get him.
You got this. Finish that thing. Get
And-
your spear back.
Like a cheetah, Snow runs across the field.
She like Naruto parkours through this tree.
Yeah. Intercepts the wolf. Oh, but doesn't quite hit.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's alright, we got this.
Okay. All right. So, how do you guys want to? What do you guys want to proceed with this? Because there's one wolf left, and
Well, we gotta get the spear back. It's currently.
oh yeah.
I mean, on my turn, I have stuff.
Okay.
You can kill it. Please kill it.
All right. So, Sarika, what you got?
All right.
What
I'm gonna move my my clone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna guiding bolt it from my clone.
From the clone. Nice. Okay.
From downtown. Guiding bolt, and I'm doing it at level 2.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's 21.
21. 21 will hit it. I think it will just die.
13
Yeah.
plus 6.
Super dead.
Super dead.
Is it up the bum again?
Yeah.
They
19.
call me the guiding bolt sniper.
Yeah. And as your clone kills it, you feel in your brain.
Don't look away at the explosion.
Tastes good.
Figured you'd like that.
And
So, wait, does that mean that Snow is now covered in werewolf guts if you just popped him?
Yep.
so make a dexterity saving throw. for wolf
Covered
guts.
in werewolf guts.
For wolf guts.
The rogue. Yeah.
No,
5.
the bolt goes in its butt. You've seen this happen before, and you know what's going to happen. And you dodge out of the way.
I know what's coming.
You see the bolt and you're just like, ah, fuck.
Come here.
Well, no, the guy that was over here, I had killed the guy that was like behind him. So
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
saw it.
All right. The spear goes flying right back into Gleep's hand, as if it was magic.
Convenient. Oddly
Oh,
convenient.
did he
Has
summon
taste of
it?
blood. It is all
No,
okay.
it just blew up and it went back to him. By me saying it did. All right. So that ends the combat. Let's go back to normal music. All right. The Martikop brothers
The
say,
brothers clap from their carts.
yeah, they're like, they hold up like a 9 and a 10.
Yeah, were we getting like dramatic cutbacks to them like
Yeah, so
reacting?
they
to
were like
things?
live casting this whole fight to themselves.
Shoutcasting.
Yeah, shoutcasting. Yeah.
Barovian Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/vlog / Wizards of Wine.
Yeah. All right. They say, we thank you for protecting our wine. You know, it's very important that they didn't steal the lifeblood of Barovians.
Yeah, it started as like a protecting the wine thing, but at the end there, I feel like we all got a little bloodthirsty, and it just became a like slaughter them all kind of deal.
Yeah, it kind of freaked us out a little bit.
Werewolves are disgusting creatures and have no beauty.
Yes, they are. Snow and Gleep are feeling a little bit sweaty after this fight.
I'm just gonna go lie down.
Simply need
Like
rest.
Sir says that, and you guys like shudder.
Yeah. Well, we're about an hour away from Valaki, so let's make our way there. My accent changed again, third time today.
So, it's all right. You've encountered some very harrowing experiences.
It's almost like I'm a half elf now.
It changes a man. Yeah, Kildrum.
Yeah.
It's the same actor that plays Kildrum in Dragon Heist.
Yeah, it's the same guy. He's playing the extra in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where he got his start, because this is a slightly older show. Like,
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay, yeah. So, yep. Do your
So
healing.
in this hour,
oh, I'll
do I get my
channel.
health back?
I'll channel my prayer of healing for everybody.
Oh, how much did I get back?
I'll tell you. 15.
Neat.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes to cast because I can only cast it as a ritual.
It's fine. We're riding for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna top myself off.
That's all my health.
15 pretty much puts you back in fine.
I pat myself on the head and give myself 2 points of HP. Wow.
And give yourself a knowing look.
I did a good job. Give myself a knowing
That
look.
was just
My half orcish grin.
Like into your shield, like it's mirrored.
Yeah. It has to be. It has to be
just start
shiny.
off and knowing that she was bitten. It's just like, it's okay. We will be friends.
You have
We
it.
did well.
You have it too.
Yes.
All right. Do you like my cart I made for you guys?
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah,
good card.
nice.
Yeah.
This is going to
It's
be
a
interesting.
very good looking.
They're
card.
twins, even though they're 5 years separated.
All right.
The
What
other,
happens next?
it's Kildrum and Harlan.
Yeah.
That's who
All right,
they are
so-
now.
It takes you about an hour to reach the west gates of Valaki.
Mhm.
And you approach, the gates are closed, and the brothers call out, "Hoy there, we got the lifeblood delivery for Valaki." Lifeblood? Oh, you mean wine?
Give me that good
Oh,
life.
we-
Lifeblood. I heard lifeblood. Lifeblood.
Get your lifeblood here.
Because the
Yeah.
lifeblood is
Just heading our way towards the Blue Water Inn. If you let us pass, please. And the guards see the four of you, and they're like, wait a minute.
Oh, they don't
Oh,
like us here, right?
Wait, they were chasing us, remember?
That's right.
Make a charisma
Yep.
check.
To be fair, this was a long time ago. All of us, or
Everybody
All of us?
everybody make a charisma check. Just see how it goes.
charisma check or saving?
Group
throw?
charisma check. Group
Oh.
charisma check.
Per my last email, only 2 of those guys caused problems.
Cool.
Oh, I got a crit. Oh, thank you.
Okay, that crit
yeah.
helps.
I don't have
It was
advantage.
like one of my
Okay.
lowest.
And Gleep,
A charisma save or just a charisma?
charisma check. Just a check. Your save and check are the same, I think. Snow.
Oh,
So
okay.
it doesn't matter.
Here goes something.
Okay. So it's good that you critted because it kind of balanced out his crit fail.
Who crit failed?
You.
No, I
No
didn't.
one failed. We just...
Oh, it's just a 7. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it was
I
grayed out.
rolled it
Okay.
because I had the advantage thing checked.
All right. They're like, yeah, you're good to go. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Alright.
I give Snow a knowing look.
So let's just drag you guys back to Valaki here, so you can kind of remember what Valaki looks like.
Yeah, right.
They got rid of my town track, so I only have this one town track that's not Diablo anymore. Oh well. All right. And you're riding the cart through the town towards the Blue Water Inn.
Is the Blue Water Inn where we were staying before?
Yes.
Okay.
Before everything went down.
I think it was right here.
Yeah. So let's travel to the Blue Water Inn. I should just drag you to the Blue Water Inn. Here we are again.
We've brought some lifeblood of Barovia, like we promised.
Yeah. Yep.
Like we did.
We made it.
All right. So you enter the Blue Water Inn, and Adrian says, "Hey, fuck, what's his name? Erwin,
Fucking Erwin.
Danica." And they're like, "Oh, Adrian, thank you for bringing the lifeblood back to our people. I see our adventuring friends met you, and did they help you?" And they kind of lay out the story of what happened that you told them.
One could say.
Yeah, they helped. In the tap room, you see the same old people that were here. You also see a half elf here in the tap room too. But the Martikovs exchange the barrel, and they say, the two of you said, "Did you want to come back with us? You want to stay here, or would you? We'll take you back to the Wiz Winery if you want."
I believe that we're going to stay here.
We are
Well,
quite okay here, but thank you.
We have some business to attend to that is not particularly far from Volaki, so we will be there. But
Okay.
we shall return to the Wizards of Wine at some point in the near future.
But we do appreciate the ride.
Yes, I do appreciate you coming. If you hadn't been there, you know, my brother and I might have died. They would have taken the lifeblood. Worst of all,
Right.
uh,
Yeah.
Anything for the lifeblood of
Anything
Barovia.
for the lifeblood of Barovia.
yeah.
That's our new party thesis statement for the lifeblood of Barovia.
That's actually our party name, is the lifeblood of Barovia.
Oh man, if we ever start a new guild in WoW, that's what we have to call it.
The lifeblood of Barovia.
Yeah.
They're actually not the lifeblood of Barovia.
Ugh, excuse me. Jeez.
God, calm down.
I don't know. I'm just burping all over the place here.
God, what are you doing? That's...
Such a mess.
Alright, so what would you guys like to do now that you're back in Volaki?
Did we use a bunch of spell slots by chance?
I sure
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I sure did, my
I think
dude.
you only used your one, but everybody else kind of
We sure did, bud.
did stuff.
I used my bolt. I used my second, third level spot on just that guiding bolt.
So one might say that I only have one left.
Perhaps we should take at least a short rest.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's about like 5 o'clock at this point, I would think.
Yeah, why don't we just settle in for a night, huh?
yeah. Well,
Seems
I
fair.
would like to look for a place where I could buy things.
What type of things are you looking
Where
for?
do I buy
I want to
things?
buy armor that's not leather armor.
Armor that's not leather armor. Let me see.
Yeah, like scale mail.
I want to buy something I can dip stuff in that
Yeah.
makes it effective against werewolves.
How
You
dare
can ask around for a place to go for that if you want.
for armor or for werewolf stuff.
For armor.
I would like to do that.
Wait, how many of us are werewolves now?
Those
2 of you.
Two.
2 of you. Yeah, so let me look. Snow, I believe. Let me look at the werewolf stat here.
Oh, Jesus.
The same with Gleep.
Yeah.
As you, I think it's under L for lycanthropes.
I think it's lycanthropes.
filed under L for werewolf.
L for werewolf. Lycanthropes. Here. All right. Were rat. Nope, you're not a were rat. You're a werewolf. All right. If your strength isn't already 15, it increases to 15.
Jeez.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hard buff though.
And you have advantage on perception checks for hearing and smell. Same with you, Gleep. I don't know if I told you that already. But anything that you have to hear or smell, you have advantage on.
Seems fair.
Okay. So you're looking for armor?
Yeah, I want to inquire about like getting some better armor and like what it would look like, how much it would cost and all that. It's my
Okay.
because I did not understand when I was building this character how this game worked and just gave my cleric leather armor.
All right. So how much does all that stuff cost? Is another question.
I can look it up for you.
Yeah. Well, let me just look real quick, because that changes the answer. Okay. Okay. So you asking Erwin where to go for all this?
Yes.
Okay. Erwin says, we have there's a stockyard on the other side of town called Arisek Stockyard. There you can, there's a man who sells gear for you there. They have all types of gear. Just watch out for the price. He charges more than he should.
Mm.
So maybe if you can talk him down, especially people outsiders like you, he might try to rip you off. So be wary of that.
I mean, I'll see what I can do. I'm one of the people who brought the lifeblood back to Barovia after a while.
That is true.
So,
Maybe mention my name and tell them you did a great service for the Martikovs and all of Valaki.
yeah.
And maybe they'll feel inclined to help you out. But
Great.
I make no promises. He's a stingy one.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Also,
Also,
sir,
how much,
does anybody else want to say
how
something?
much,
All right,
how much gold do we have?
That's a good question.
Because I don't.
No, that's a good question.
Because I haven't. I don't know if I have updated my shit in a while. Because I've only got 12 silver.
Okay.
Or no, I've got.
I don't think we ever looted any gold.
I've got
you
12,
never really looted
I've got 12 electrum and 30 silver on my character sheet right now. I feel like we might have come into more gold at some point. I just didn't put it on my sheet, but we've also
that's
done
a good
it.
question.
Like I haven't updated this since like we were level 3. So like
Let's say you got like 100 each at this point.
dope.
By looting the corpses of various werewolves and
Yeah.
druids and berserkers
Cool.
and stuff. You guys never said, "Hey, we loot this guy," but just say you did. So you got, let's say 100 for each of you. 100 for each of you. At this point.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
So Serica wants to go to the stockyard. Does anybody else want to do anything while they're in town? Or are they just gonna go with Serica shopping?
I would like to go with Sarah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll head down and go shopping.
All right. Did I send you?
100.
Let's
100 gold each.
go back to
Okay.
the Valaki here.
Oh, we got 100 gold. Cool.
All right. So Arisek Stockyard is down here.
Okay.
It's in this little spot there. As you walk through the town and into the stockyard gates, there's several sheds along the periphery inside there. So if you kind of zoom in, I guess you can see like all those little buildings in there.
Yeah.
And there's a wooden sign above the front gate that reads Arisek Stockyard. And parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon with colorful painting, which looks very out of place for such a dour place such as Valaki and all of Barovia. And faded lettering on the side spells out Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. There's a heavy padlock on the door
Interesting.
of that wagon. But there's also the general store, which is this building right here.
All right. Before we go in, Gleep, you're with me, right?
Yes.
All right. So before we go in, so what's your? I say, how do you feel about negotiations? Do you feel that it would be better if I took point or you took point? And what I'm asking is, Sam, what's your charisma score?
Big ol' 0.
All right.
We should definitely.
I have. Yeah, I have a +1, so I will use one of my last first level spell slots. Actually, I've got some first level spell slots left. Let me say. Yeah, I've got because I cast a Cure Wounds and one of my Guiding Bolts. So I have two first level spell slots left. So I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself and give myself advantage on charisma checks.
Okay.
And then I don't know if you'll let me do this with the timing of it, but I would like to guidance myself if that's possible.
Yeah, so you know you're about to go into a situation that calls you to make a check.
Right.
Your character doesn't know, you do. But to do something that would require perhaps divine intervention.
Yeah. So
and you would have enough time to prepare yourself for that.
Yeah, so I guidance myself and I cast Enhance Ability, and Gleep, you see Serica get just a little bit sexier. just and we go in, and I open the door and go in.
All right. You walk in and there's a woman behind the counter.
Oh, is there?
And she says, welcome to Arisek's Dockyard. What can I do for you?
Hello, my name's Serica. We've just recently returned from an adventure where we brought the lifeblood of Barovia back to
lifeblood, you say?
Yeah, back to Vallaki.
You're hitting on her.
We're looking for we're but humble adventurers, and we were looking for some gear to upgrade our existing loadouts.
Okay. What you looking for there?
Bring you more wine.
What's that?
Quickly.
So Gleep just kind of chimes in with, otherwise we have no way to resume bringing you the wine. In like a non-Gleep accent now. Like suddenly like an actual human being.
And she kind of looks at you, it's like, okay. Okay. And then looks back to Serica like, so what you looking for?
So what are you looking for, Gleep?
I would just like some slightly better armor, because my armor class is okay, but not better.
What are you proficient in? Medium armor?
Medium.
Huh? What do you have now, I guess, also?
I have light and medium. All I have is leather armor.
Okay. Yeah, you and I are in similar spots. Do you care about having disadvantage on stealth checks?
No.
Okay.
I know we could take the armor upgrade, but
well, yeah, so I'm gonna ask about scale mail for myself.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I'll ask for whatever Gleep wants. I'll just say, do you happen to have a spare set of scale mail hiding around?
We got a couple sets of scale mail, yeah. That'll run you about 250 gold, though.
Yeah.
One for both.
For one.
Well, so here's the thing.
It's hard to come by these things, so we gotta charge what we can to make ends meet.
It's hard to come by these things, but what's the guy's name?
That's an outrageous price.
Yeah, so Erwin.
Yes, it is.
Erwin actually is the one who told us to come on down here and check in about it. He was real thankful to us after we returned the lifeblood of Barovia to Vallaki.
So she kind of leans on the counter. It's like, oh, he was real thankful, huh?
He was, and I also lean on the counter.
Okay. So go make a persuasion check.
All right, I have advantage and a D4 on this.
Okay.
two ones in ink.
I believe you.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion. All right. 17.
7. Oof.
19.
19. All right. So as you're like both like staring into each other's eyes like that,
Yeah.
a man from the back room comes in. He says, "Can I help you?"
And I say, yes, good sir.
I see you met my wife.
So it seems, lovely lady. We were merely my adventuring companion and I were merely inquiring about procuring a couple of sets of scale mail to upgrade our defenses slightly.
Yeah, darling. They were saying they brought the lifeblood of Barovia back. I was thinking we can give them a discount for the great service they did for our city.
We did in fact return the lifeblood of Barovia to Vallaki and to Kresk. I'll have you know.
Uh-huh. The lifeblood. You mean
Yeah.
the wine?
The wine, that's right.
The wine
What
that
else is the lifeblood of
fuels the
Barovia?
happiness of our people here.
That's what we've heard.
The lifeblood of our people. The
The
only thing that makes life worth living here.
So
That's
it
we've heard,
is.
Yes.
Yeah, aren't you glad that we brought that back to you guys? Because you wouldn't have it otherwise.
Mm-hmm. So what are you looking for? They're looking for chain shirt or scale mail, dear. Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna make me make another persuasion check
No,
on
I'm not.
this guy?
I'm gonna say 80 gold each. Best I can do.
That is quite the generous offer, and I think we would be happy to pay you that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Great. Yeah, goes on the shelf, picks up the scale,
Yeah.
plops it on the counter.
All right. Yeah, I give him
160.
Fork over 80.
Yeah, I also fork over 80.
Is there anything else we can do for you?
Do you have anything that kills werewolves?
Cat's sitting on it.
Unless you can cure lycanthropy, I don't think we have.
if you asked, I can ask about that
That's
for
sitting
you.
on my books.
Can I say
Werewolves.
can I
We don't got
say,
werewolf stuff.
You don't got werewolf stuff? That's all right. That's cool. That's cool. Could I perhaps interest you in a set of leather armor that I will no longer be needing?
So this is what you're wearing right now?
Yeah. You know how
Is it,
RPGs
what
let
you're
you
wearing
do
right now?
Yes, it's served me well.
He looks at it. It's a little bit burnt.
Yes, well, that's nothing that a little bit of light repair can't fix.
Let's see.
It was damaged in a fireball spell
Give you
that
5 gold.
I took while I was restoring the
damaged by
lifeblood of
the
Barovia.
Say this was hit by a Strahd fireball.
A Strahd fireball. It's a
In fact,
collector's
actually, we
item.
have 2 of these.
Still 5 gold. Take it or leave it.
Deal. Yeah, sure.
It was hit,
No
it was hit
problem.
by the Strahd.
Would you
Yeah.
like privacy while you disrobe?
I shoot a very subtle yet knowing glance toward the other shopkeeper and say, "I've got nothing to hide."
He says,
Or
"Please
it's
step
his
up.
wife.
Please step in the
You're
back."
hitting on his wife.
He's just,
Hey man, I've got advantage on charisma checks right now. I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
the actual team
Yeah.
name, the knowing.
Just just make a charisma check. Just see how that goes.
If she gets flustered.
All right.
With advantage, I guess. All right.
Yeah, man. 19.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I don't see the problem.
I don't see a problem with you getting naked in my store.
And he leans on the counter. He's like,
And I give him also a knowing look. And we get
he doesn't. He's not as excited as the woman.
and I'll change my armor.
Ah,
Alright.
do you suppose that maybe we could go to the church and get these curses removed?
Are you with us?
No,
Do you say that out loud? You know,
I'm using.
You said that to yourself.
is Snow? I guess Snow's still in the water inn with you.
I am, yeah.
Snow would hear me, yeah.
So you got
Well,
you
he's
guys.
cursed too.
So while this is happening, what are you two doing?
I'm asking Snow if you think we could go to the church to get the curse
Do you
removed.
want to be a werewolf?
Do you want to be a
Well-
vampire? Or a werewolf, sorry.
A werewolf. So,
The vampire would be a different
What did
story.
you want to go to the
Yeah.
church for?
do you want to be a Twilight?
Because you'll be a werewolf.
Wake up.
You got bit by a werewolf.
I did, yes.
Yeah, so you're gonna be a werewolf if we don't go get that curse removed.
Yeah, but what about Gleep? He has it too.
Well, yeah, we'll wait for Gleep.
It's like, yeah, duh.
We're not just gonna be like, you missed the trip to the church, Gleep.
You're just gonna cure one of us, not two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, can we, Snow and I, let's go over there and see what the priest says, and then we'll bring Gleep back over here if he can do it. That way, little economy of time.
Alright.
All right,
We're
gonna go over to the church. yeah. Other than drink mediocre wine,
Drink
which is
Coke.
apparently the lifeblood of Barovia.
Ford, mediocre wine is the lifeblood of humanity. Let's be real.
No,
It got
I
us
think
through.
whiskey.
It got a lot of
Dude.
it got us through a lot of things in college.
Shit.
Wine? No, wine was not the thing that got me through college.
Okay.
Anyhow, yeah. So we go over to the church.
Okay. There is no sermon going on, but you enter St. Angel's Church, where I believe you left Irina here
Yeah.
with Lucian Petrovich,
Yep.
the priest. And he says, friends, you've come back. Welcome. How are you doing today?"
We're okay, except she's a werewolf.
Oh, that is not good.
Fucking yikes.
That is
Can
not
you help
good.
us out?
Well, see, if it was illness, I could help an illness, but a curse is beyond me.
Do you know where we can get curses broken?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to Kresk?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard their abbot, the abbot of St. Markovia, he has the abilities to heal and remove curses.
Let me just take a quick look and see what level a remove curse is.
Now, to be fair, Snow and I did
It's level
not
5,
piss him
I think.
off,
No, we did not.
so we may actually be okay.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
it's a third level spell. I can just
Remove
do
curse?
it. I can just do it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Never mind. Have a good day.
I
Fuck
thought
you
it
in your church.
I thought it was higher for some reason. Like I thought,
I thought it was
a
level
higher
5. Remove curse is
Oh,
level
never
5.
mind,
3.
Thank you for your time.
It's a third level abjuration.
Remove curse. It is a third. Yeah. All right. I thought it was level 5.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let me just drag that onto my character sheet real quick and prepare it on our next long rest.
Yeah.
So, thanks for the tip. Peace.
Thank
Well,
you. I'm gonna go back to sleep now.
may the morning Lord guide you to where you need salvation. Stuff.
And you too.
and
Yeah.
also with you.
And also
And an
you.
extra piece with you. Okay. Back to Serica and Glebe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We walk out looking all cool in our kitted out matching scale mail.
Yeah, you got. So yeah, that increases your AC by 2.
I already did it. I got smart.
Yeah.
Scale
I've
mail,
got-
the dex bonus is a max of 2 on the scale mail, so yours will be just 16, Glebe.
Yep.
Same for Serica, you got 16, but you have disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Yep. I've got my AC is 17 because I have a shield.
Also, if you wanted to sell your stuff, Glebe, your leather, you get another 5 gold if you wanted to sell it to him. All right,
Oh,
so-
could I have sold him my fucking longsword?
Sure. Well, how much does a longsword cost?
I'll check right now.
He'll give you half.
Yeah.
So he'll give you 7 gold for your longsword.
Yeah,
and 5 silver.
I mean, I don't think anyone in the party has need of it, right? No one wants a longsword.
I also have a longsword, but I'm not worried about it. I'll hold on to it.
All right. So yeah, so I'll sell the longsword.
Here is lost mid-battle.
Okay.
And
Ow! Don't bite me.
I now have 27 gold. This is hype.
It's like,
They're fighting.
I still have this javelin in my inventory. I threw the woods. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're heading back to the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, as we're walking, so as we're walking, like kind of like, and we're checking, and I, like suddenly out of nowhere, I just turn to you, Gleep, and go, you know, I can remove your curse in the morning.
That would be wonderful. Gleep would actually sleep at night as opposed to sitting up and staring at the moon.
Yes, I just realized that I have access to this power. We recently gained access to it.
I suddenly feel stronger.
So we can rest at the inn tonight, and tomorrow before we leave, I won't have access to my more powerful magics when we leave tomorrow, but I will be able to remove your curses if that is what you both desire.
Gleep has never exactly wanted to be where gnome, so yes.
That's reasonable. All right, shall we go meet up with our friends and tell them the good news?
Let's do. Smell will be excited to hear.
Yeah.
All right. We
man.
sleep or something. I hope.
All right. Yeah, you guys can take a long rest at the Blue Water Inn. They will gladly put you up for the night for free
Yeah.
for doing them this total.
Returning
Oh,
the
solid.
lifeblood to Barovia.
Yeah.
That's the title of this episode, by the way.
The
The lifeblood of
Barovia.
Barovia.
Yeah.
The lifeblood of Barovia.
With our team name the knowing looks.
Yeah. Okay. And then the morning rolls around.
Yeah.
And I would like to I call Gleep and Snow into my room, and I say I can remove your lycanthropy curse if that is what you both desire today.
Please.
Yes, please.
Very well. I will use my 2 third level spell slots that I have, and I will cast remove curse both times, and I will remove curse from my friends.
Okay. You feel a divine energy coursing through your veins, and then as the spell ends, you feel lifted of a heavy weight.
Yes,
Wonderful. Thank you.
of course. Yes, it's good to know that that's just a thing that we can do.
Yes, I significantly feel much better about taking on were creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Other good news. Revivify is a 3rd level spell,
Hey,
so I have that now too.
good time.
Yeah. So
All right.
where do you go
so
next?
how much do you want to do with? Do you want to keep going? We've got like 15 minutes left.
Yeah. This is a pretty
It's a pretty simple-
organic spot to stop at if you
Yeah,
want
that's
to
what I was thinking.
call it for today.
Stop, yeah.
Sure.
Do that, and
That's,
then next time we play, we've got like a pretty solid like lead on directions to go.
Done
So
a lot of things,
Yeah.
we can probably knock out
Mhm.
some of it, most of it next time.
Let me also check a thing real quick before we leave.
Did we level up?
Let me see. How many werewolves did you fight? What was that?
We fought
7.
We fought 7 and 1 got away.
All right. Let's see.
2 got away. The leader got away too.
Hold on. Well,
No, only the leader got away. The other 2 died.
so here's the thing with that is even with forcing a retreat, you still get the experience.
Dope.
Neat.
Hey.
Good to know. We could just scare away everyone.
I mean, I'm all about that.
Yeah, look at that. You guys leveled up.
Hey.
So y'all are level
Sweet.
6. That was a quick level. But you almost you took on a battle that was way past your guys' ability, and you took it and you beat it the last.
we
game.
like went into the red area where all the enemies had like their red HP bars.
Yeah.
we
We
beat
can
them
level
anyway.
up our stuff.
Yeah, so y'all are level 6.
Yeah. What do you guys
Oh.
do? You guys want to? We could just level up now with our 15 minutes.
Yeah,
worth
I'm
left.
gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys
I
get at
have
level 6?
three.
I don't know.
I get another second level spell, so might more stuff.
Yeah.
Wahoo!
Yeah.
I believe in your character sheet you can even, if you click on the gear.
Yeah.
On
So
your
if
character sheet?
you click on the
Yeah.
the little,
Yeah, that'll let you do that.
it'll level up for you.
Launch level character mancer situation thing.
Do we need to? I just thought you click the gear change.
Level 6.
It does it. It does it, and it kind of fills in all your stuff for you, so you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Where is it then?
No, it didn't.
It's the- yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't. I got a 1.
Oh, reroll 1s and 2s on your hit dice.
Okay.
Wait, but it's not giving me my other spell.
What do you mean?
I should have. Oh wait, no, I lied.
Get in there. Reroll 1s and 2s.
And twos.
Thank you.
There you go.
Shit.
Oh. All right.
Womp womp.
Bum, bum, ba, bum.
Wow.
The best reasons.
Rerolls 1s and 2s, rolls a 3. Fuck you.
Got him, coach.
Sorry, bud.
It's fine. You're just dead to me. Don't worry about it.
Just press F.
Ooh.
Pay respect.
Dude, I
For
get-
specs.
I get blink
Oh, sick.
as a domain spell. That's kind of dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are you, Steve? Because you resemble very much a warlock. You're a cleric.
I'm a trickery cleric.
You have like a pact with a demon or something.
No, that's like some backstory stuff.
That's just
Alright,
actually
man.
That makes
No, so trickery domain, I
oh.
the channel divinity that I have is I can make that clone, and I can cast spell, and I can cast spells from that clone.
Neat.
Yeah. So
Oh, hey.
Oh, I get an
So y'all-
additional favorite enemy. Yes.
you got a new favorite enemy? Is it werewolves?
I got an additional favorite enemy. Oh boy.
There's things you can pick. I forget.
No, I've got it. I think my first pick was aberrations or no fiends. What do werewolves fall under? Beasts?
Your first pick was fiends.
Yeah. Because we're fighting fucking vampires.
Vampires aren't fiends, bud.
What are they?
So if you
Dead.
want to redo that pick,
Oh, I think I took it. No, I did take undead. Okay.
okay, good. So you're like, this is not
Yeah.
a fiend campaign.
Alright, I did take undead. They have under beasts or
Beast is
Werewolves, werewolves are humanoids.
Oh,
you can pick
humanoids would be good because we're going to that manor which has like an order of fallen knights or whatever.
I don't have humanoids as options.
Ooh, I can choose 2 more proficiency skills. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have aberrations, beasts, celestials, constructs, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, giants, monstrosities, oozes.
2 more to double your proficiency in.
Oh, alternatively, it's like 2 races of humanoids.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 races of humanoid. Got it.
So,
You
like-
can just be like, fuck humans.
Fuck humans and fuck.
yeah, I can. So you've seen humans. Let me look at like the werewolf stat block.
Yeah, just I don't know, or whatever.
Yeah, because they're like hybrids. So
They're human. Werewolves are humans. So if you ever, so human would be a good one. There's a lot of humans in this like campaign.
Yeah,
as-
well, it would be. It checks against humans for races. So is it?
Yeah,
So it'd be 3 humans and then.
humans and something else.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take humans and like.
Yeah, 6th level's kind of boring for me.
Okay. What was the berserkers? They were orcs.
The berserkers were humans.
Were humans elves?
So you've noticed in your travels that there's only been humans here and elves
And
as humanoids. I don't know if the elves would help you.
No, Leap would not be happy with them though. So
Hmm.
yeah, humans and elves then.
So now, whenever
Those are
any
the
of you
two
have to make
humanoid races in Barovia: humans and elves.
That's fine.
FYI, if any of you need to make a saving throw within 10 feet of me, you get a +2.
That's
Oh,
good.
cool. Yeah,
alright.
I beefed up my armor class so that we can do a little bit more of that like shoulder to shoulder type stuff we've been doing forward, but then like
Mm-hmm.
it also like will be a lot less dangerous for me because my AC isn't 14 anymore.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
Since I'm not
Oh, you get 2 channel divinities now, Steve.
I'm aware.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at everybody's level up stuff.
Yeah, that's why. So like I was considering multi-classing, because I probably will do that at some point. But getting the second channel divinity felt really important, so I just took the 6th level.
And Sue. On Sue's expertise, you don't pick 2 new skills. You pick 2 skills you're already proficient in to double the proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not 2 new skills. And you can
Well, that's all I get.
Yeah, maybe
click on
I'll
the gear on your sheet. You can
Maybe I'll
add
multi-class at 7th level.
you can add artificial bonuses to the skills you want to have double proficiency in.
And now I've got 30 points to spend for my divine favor
lay
thing.
on hands.
Lay on the hands.
And yeah.
Lay them hands.
Cool.
Lay on those hands.
All right. Well, cool. I'm gonna take the stream down.
Oh, I also learned Elvish.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
So we'll say goodbye to the stream.
Bye,
Bye, stream.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.